Good luck, everyone.
პატიცამლოსტუმრებო, ძვირფასო პედაგოგებო და ახალგაზრდებო. მოგესალმებით საერთაშორისო ახალგაზრდულ კონფერენციაზე. მომავალი თაობა მდგრადი განვითარებისთვის. ჩემთვის უდიდესი პატივია დღეს ვიყო ამ უმნიშვნელოვანესი საერთაშორისო ღონისძიების მოდერატორი. მე გახლავართ ელენა შალომბერიძე, ახალგაზრდა ელჩი საქართველოდან და TCG პლატფორმის წარმომადგენელი. დღეს ჩვენ შეგვიძლია პატარა წვლილი შევიტანოთ დიდი ცვლილებისთვის. თითოეული თქვენგანი წარმოადგენს ხიდს კულტურებსა და ქვეყნებს შორის. სურს განსაკუთრებული პატივისცემით მივესალმო TCG-ს გუნდის წევრებს, ბატონ კახაბერ ჩაკვეტაძეს, ქალბატონ ნინო ცარტსიძეს, ქალბატონ მარიამ მამაგულაშვილს და ქალბატონ ინგა ხარჩილავას, რომელთა შრომა და თავდადება ახალგაზრდებისთვის უდიდესი სტიმულის და შთააგონების წყაროა. დღევანდელი კონფერენცია აერთიანებს სხვადასხვა ქვეყნის გამორჩეულ ახალგაზრდებს, პედაგოგებსა და ლიდერებს. მას შასე, ჩვენ გვყავს ახალგაზრდები საქართველოდან, აზერბაიჯანიდან, რუმინეთიდან, ინდოეთიდან, ფილიპინებსა და მაროკოდან. ქვეყნების მრავალფეროვნება იმასაც გვახსენებს, რომ მიუხედავად განსხვავებული კულტურებისა და ტრადიციებისა, ყველას ერთი საერთო მიზანი გვაერთიანებს. შევქმნათ მშვიდობიანი, მდგრადი, ინოვაციური და უკეთესი მომავალი. ახალგაზრდები არა მარტო მომავალი, არამედ დღევანდელი სამყაროს მნიშვნელოვანი ძალაა. მათი იდეები, ენერგია, შემოქმედებითობა და მოტივაცია ყოველდღიურად ცვლის სამყაროს, განათლების, ინოვაციების, გარემოს დაცვისა და საერთაშორისო თანამშრომლობის გზით. დღეს ჩვენ შევიკრიბეთ, რათა ვისაუბროთ მდგრადი განვითარების მიზნებზე, გავაზიაროთ გამოცდილება, ახალი იდეები და ერთად ვიპოვოთ გზები უკეთესი მსოფლიოს შესაქმნელად. Dear guests, distinguished teachers and young participants, I would like to welcome you to the International Youth Conference, the Future Generation for Sustainable Development. It is a great honor for me to serve today as a moderator of this important international event. My name is Elena Shalomberidze, a young ambassador from Georgia and a representative of the TCG platform. Today, we have the opportunity to make a small contribution towards a greater change. Each of you represents a bridge between cultures and countries. I would like to extend my special respect and greetings to the TCG team, Mr. Kakhaber Chakvetadze, Miss Nino Tsartsidze, Mrs. Mariam Mamagulashvili, and Mrs. Inga Kharchilava, whose works and dedication are a great source of inspiration for young people. Today's conference brings together outstanding young people, teachers, and leaders from different countries: Georgia, Azerbaijan, Romania, India, Philippines, and Morocco. This diversity reminds us that despite different cultures and traditions, we are all united by one common goal: to create a peaceful, sustainable, innovative, and better future, of course. Young people are not only the future, but also an important driving force of today's world. Their ideas, energy, creativity, and motivation are changing the world every day through education, innovation, environmental protection, and international cooperation. Today, we are gathered to discuss the sustainable development goals, to share experiences and new ideas, and to find ways together to create a better world. And now, before we invite our first guest speaker, I would like to give the floor to Mrs. Inga Kharchilava. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much, dear Ellen, and good luck to you and also our guests. Dear teachers and dear students, first of all, I would like to warmly welcome all participants from different countries. Thank you all for being part of this wonderful conference organized by the teaches community Georgia. I would like to say a special thanks to our teachers and young people for your hard work, your offer, and your dedication. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. This project is becoming bigger and more meaningful every day, and I am truly happy to see it grow. Also, I would like to highlight the importance of the sustainable goals. These goals remind us how important it is to care about our world, support each other, and build a better future together. Yes. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a wonderful and inspiring session. Good luck. Go ahead, Ellen. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Inga. And now it's time to declare today's amazing International Youth Conference 2026, the Future Generation for Sustainable Development, open. And it is now my great privilege to invite our first distinguished guest from honor from the Philippines, Professor Dr. Norberto Pangara, GR, PhD, THD. Welcome, dear. Please welcome him warmly.
Hello.
Hello, dear. Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Good luck.
Actually.
Okay, he is with us, but I don't know what happened. Ellen? Professor, you are with us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, thank you, dear. Thank you. Okay, Ellen, I think we can invite now first students from India. Reha, you are ready? Okay. Nina, please share her presentation.
Good luck, dear.
Okay, good luck, my dear.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel, and I am now 11 years old. I love reading because books can take us anywhere. They help us learn new things, imagine different worlds, and understand other people better. But today, many children around the world still do not have enough books to read. This is why I started supporting the Books for All project, to spread the love of reading and help more children have access to books. The project is not about giving books, it's about opening doors, building confidence, and changing futures. Why reading matters? Reading is not just about school. Books help children become confident, creative, and curious. When children read, they improve their language, thinking, and communication skills. Books also teach kindness, empathy, and understanding. A single book can inspire a child to become a teacher, doctor, scientist, or a leader in the future. Can you go to the next slide? The problem. Sadly, not all children have access to books. Some schools and communities do not have libraries or enough reading materials. Many children want to learn, but they do not have enough same opportunities. This creates inequality. Education should not depend on where a child lives or how such money their family has. Next slide. The Books for All project supports the Sustainable Development Goals created by the United Nations, especially Goal 4, quality education, and Goal 10, reduced inequalities. When we share books, we help children learn and grow. We also help create a fair world where every child has a chance to succeed. In Sri Lanka, I have done 2 projects. The focus of these 2 projects was building reading communities in rural schools. We reached out to children in remote areas where books are scarce and libraries are under-resourced. At Imbulana, Sri Sena National School and Sputnik Girls School, books were added directly to the school library, and teachers shared how students immediately gravitated toward the new storybooks. Partnerships that brought age-appropriate fiction and non-fiction books to a rural school. Teachers reported that students began borrowing school books to take home, something that never happened before. These projects didn't just deliver books, they sparked a reading culture in communities where children rarely had access to colorful, engaging texts. In Mauritius, the Bookstraw Project supported multilingual literacy. Books for All partnered with MKID's organization local educators to provide trilingual storybooks that reflect Mauritian culture. Schools used the books during shared reading circles, helping children strengthen vocabulary in multiple languages. In Mauritius, Books for All project became a bridge between home languages and school languages, helping children feel seen and confident. In Vietnam, the focus was on empowering early readers in underserved communities by providing high quality pictures books to early years classrooms in rural Vietnam. We collaborated with Saigon Charity for this. Books were distributed to kindergartens where teachers had professionally relied on copied black and white materials. In Vietnam, the project didn't add books, it transformed how teachers delivered early literacy. In India, the focus was on strengthening school libraries and girls' access to reading. We are supporting literacy in communities where girls often have limited access to books. Books are all partnered with schools in rural Goa Sundaram District Rural Development Agency of India, the Diocesan Society of Goa to supply storybooks. Libraries were reorganized into child-friendly reading corners with cushions, labels, and browsing baskets. In India, the Books for All project became a tool for their empowerment, especially for girls who needed stories that reflected their strength. In the Philippines, the project supported the reading program for street children. Collaboration with the Philippine Normal University and the Department of Education's Reading Literacy program ensured books reached children with the greatest need. Across all 5 countries, the project has reached thousands of children, many of whom have never owned or even held a storybook before. We will continue with projects in India, but our upcoming projects are in Zimbabwe, Georgia, and Mali. Teachers consistently report that there is more increased enthusiasm for reading, more confident oral language, better engagement during story time, and stronger homeschool connections. The Bookstore Project is not just a project, it's a movement, and a movement that reminds the story matters. What young people can do. Even young people like us can make a difference. We can do the following: donate books, start reading clubs, share stories with younger children, and encourage your friends to read more. Small actions can create big change, and when we open a book, we open a door to opportunity. In Sri Lanka, many of the donated books came from children who wanted to help other children. In Mauritius, students organized a small reading circle after reading new books. And in India, children created a reading buddy system to help younger students. Next slide.
You can continue, dear. Rahel?
Rachel, can you hear me?
She present
Wait,
really,
let me
really
just go
wonderful.
to the presentation.
Slide 5.
Conclusion. I believe every child deserves a chance to read, learn, and dream. Books are powerful because they can change lives. If we work together, we can spread knowledge, kindness, and hope, one book at a time. I have seen how books have made children in the Philippines, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Mauritius, and India smile. And I want to keep spreading that joy. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. The topic was interesting and so inspiring. I especially like the way you spoke about the importance of reading. And nowadays, many people need to be reminded of how important books truly are, especially in a world where technology often distracts us from reading. Personally, I also love reading books very much, so I really enjoyed this presentation and connect with the topic. Thank you once again for sharing your thoughts and ideas with us. You're very wonderful.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Okay, and Professor Dr. Norberto is here.
Yes, he's
Yes.
with us now.
Welcome, dear. Stage is yours. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Distinguished guests, respected organizers, fellow speakers, educators, and most especially the youth delegates from different parts of the world. Pleasant day to everyone. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Teachers Community Georgia for the kind invitation and for giving me the opportunity to serve as a resource speaker in this meaningful International Youth Conference. It is truly an honor to share this platform with passionate educators, leaders, and young visionaries who are committed to creating a better and more sustainable world. I would like also to congratulate all the organizers, participants, and delegates for making this event possible and successful. Your dedication to empowering the youth and promoting global collaboration is truly inspiring. Today, I am honored to speak on the topic that is not only timely, but deeply important to the future of humanity, the next generation of sustainable development. We are living in a rapidly changing world. Climate change threatens communities. Poverty continues to affect millions. Conflicts divide nations, and technological advancements reshape the way we think and live. Yet, amid these challenges, one powerful force remains full of hope and possibility: the youth. The next generation is not merely the future of the world, the next generation is already shaping the present. Young people today are innovators, advocates, volunteers, entrepreneurs, environmental defenders, and leaders of social transformation. Across the globe, we see youth-led movements promoting climate action, quality education, mental health awareness, gender equality, peace building, and community empowerment. Sustainable development is not only about protecting the environment, it is about creating a balanced world where economic growth, social progress, and environmental protection work together for the benefit of all people and future generations. The vision strongly aligns with the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, of the United Nations. But achieving sustainability requires more than policies and programs. It requires values, it requires discipline, it requires compassion, and most importantly, it requires responsible young leaders who are willing to serve beyond personal interests. Education plays a vital role in this mission. Schools and universities must only produce graduates with diplomas, but individuals with integrity, social responsibility, and critical thinking. As educators and mentors, we must guide young people to become builders of peace, protectors of truths, and stewards of humanity. As the saying goes, you are not useless citizens of tomorrow, but active citizens of today. The youth possess creativity, energy, and courage. They are highly capable of creating solutions, problems to modern problems, and they are empowered, trusted, and given opportunities to lead. However, empowerment must be accompanied by accountability. Social media influence must be matched with wisdom. Innovation must be guided by ethics. Leadership must be rooted in service. Today, sustainable development calls upon the next generation to become more environmental conscious, socially aware, and globally connected. Small actions such as conserving resources, promoting education, helping communities, fighting misinformation, um, respecting diversity can collectively create lasting impact. History has shown us that great transformation often begin with passionate individuals who dared to believe they could make a difference. To all the young delegates here today, your voice matters, your ideas matter, your actions matter. You are not too young to lead. You are too small to create change. you are not too small to create the change. And you are not powerless in shaping futures. The world needs young leaders who value peace over hatred, truth over deception, unity over division, and sustainability over distraction. Let us therefore work together across nations, cultures, and disciplines to build a future that is sustainable, humane, and just for all. May this conference inspire every participant to become an instrument of positive transformation in their respective communities and countries. Thank you very much. May we all continue to empower the next generation for sustainable development. Thank you again, ma'am, for inviting me and for giving me an opportunity to share my insights. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much for your inspiring and motivational speech. Your words are truly meaningful and powerful, and they remind us of the importance of believing in ourselves and staying determined in everything we do. What you shared today is very important for all of us, especially for young people, of course, as motivation and encouragement play a key role in our personal and academic growth. Thank you once again for your valuable message and for inspiring us. Thank you so much once again. Okay, and now I want to invite Georgian teacher, amazing Mrs. Mzia Kovetsia. Welcome, dear. Stage is yours. Introduce yourself and your.
Hello, everyone.
Wow, they are in school. It's very nice.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, students. Wonderful, wonderful.
მოგესალმებით, მე ვარ მზია კუბეცია, კაკეწერეთის სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის პროფესორი, მენტორი, მასწავლებელი. მივესალმები თქვენს საქართველოს მასწავლებელთა საზოგადოების გუნდს, აგრეთვე საერთაშორისო ახალგაზრდების კონფერენციას და დიდი მადლობა თქვენ, რათა მოგვეცით საშუალება ასეთ სასიამოვნო და საინტერესო კონფერენციაში ჩართვისა. მივესალმები ყველა აქ ჩართულ მონაწილეებს სხვადასხვა სახელმწიფოებიდან, მათ ბავშვებს, პედაგოგებს, ასეთი საინტერესო, ვიცი რომ საინტერესო შეხვედრები გველის ახლო მომავალშიც და დღეს. წარმოგიდგენთ ახლა ჩვენ ქალაქ წყალტუბოს რეგიონის იოტია იოსელიანის სახელობის სკოლის, პირველი სკოლის მოსწავლეთა მიერ შედგენილ პროექტი, რომელიც არის გრძელვადიანი, შეიცან უკეთ შენი მხარე და ამ პროექტის მსვლელობა მიმდინარეობს უკვე მეორე წელია, ჩართულია მოსწავლეები და იკვლევენ საკუთარ მხარეს. მასწავლებლებთან ერთად და ჩვენი პრაქტიკული გამოცდილების გაზიარება გვინდა გავაკეთოთ, რათა უკეთ გაგვიცნოს ფართო საზოგადოებამ ჩვენი მიმართულებით ნამუშევარი. ამიტომ მინდა დღეს ჩვენი კონფერენციას გაუძღვეს ჩვენი უკვე კურსდამთავრებული ჯულიანა კუბლაშვილი, რომელიც თანმიმდევრულად წარმოგიდგენთ ჩვენს ნამუშევრებს და ამ ბავშვების მიერ ტექნოლოგიურად მომზადებულ ყველა სლაიდებს თუ ვიდეო კლიპებს. დიდი მადლობა თქვენ ამისათვის, რომ მოგვეცით ამის საშუალება და ამის განხორციელების და გადავცემ ახლა სიტყვას მე ჩემს ყოფილ მოსწავლეს, ყოფილ წელს დაამთავრა ჯულიანა კუბლაშვილი.
Hello everyone, so I'm going to translate what she said. Greetings everyone, I'm Zia Kuvitsia. I'm Doctor of Geographical Sciences, professor at Agrigent State University, and a mentor teacher. I would like to give my biggest heartfelt thanks to the team at the Georgian Teachers Association for giving us opportunity to participate in this international youth conference. I wish best of luck to the participants from Azerbaijan, from my beloved Romania, also from India, the Philippines and all the other countries participating in today's conference. Also, students from Tskatubo's Oriayo Soliani's #1 public school will be sharing their presentations, and this project this presentation will be delivered by Inga Kharchilava, an active participant who is also our school's graduate, 12th grade graduate, which is me. And to begin with, Mariam Mamagulashvili and Nino Tsartsidze will start the first presentation, Green Cities Cultivo and its Development Perspectives.
The biological research has been attracting tourists for years with its nucleus and the chemistry. As a medical research, it is still very popular. In addition, the Green City is famous for its special tranquility and landscape. Tskatubo has great tourist potential and interesting for tourists of all segments. Here, tourists can take healing water baths and recover, relax in a quiet and green environment, enjoy the diversity of karst caves, see the old and distinctive architecture of Tskatubo, organize an extreme tour, and taste Georgian wine and cuisine.
Okay, next is Nino Tsartsidze.
Tskatubo is one of the most beautiful resort towns in Georgia. It is located in the Imereti region and is known for healing thermal water, nature, parks, and green surroundings. Tskatubo is often called the Green City. There are many trees, flowers, squares, parks, and alleys in Tskatubo. The city has clean air and a peaceful environment, which is very beneficial for people's health.
Okay.
ქალაქის სეზონშია ჩაქცევა. როგორც ომიერი საკითხის დამახასიათებელი 4 სეზონი, 4 სეზონზე Tskatubo გამოიყურება საქართველოს სრულმუხტ ქალაქად.
ნაძებთ 7 ეკოლოგიურად სუფთა გარემოს თქვენი ოჯახისთვის, მაშინ ეს ადგილი, ეს კურორტი თქვენთვის არის.
ეს პირობები მას აქცევს ოფიციალურად ყველაზე გამწვანებულ ქალაქად საქართველოში, მთელი ევროპის მასშტაბით იგი მესამე ადგილზეა.
აღსანიშნავია, რომ Tskatubo მდიდარი არის სანატორიუმებით. ისინი გამოირჩევა მათი მშვენიერი და ლამაზი არქიტექტურით. ყველაზე მეტად ალბათ გამოვარჯვებთ სანატორიუმს. ჩემს სიტყვების ეთმეტია, ამიტომ გთხოვთ დარჩეთ უყუროთ ვიდეო რგოლს ბოლომდე და დადგმეთ Tskatubos სილამაზით და სიმშვენიერით.
Next participants are Mariam, Jikia, and Kakhaber Chakvetadze.
Tskatubo is a resort of world importance. It is located in western Georgia at an altitude of 112 meters above sea level. There is a real noticeable spring of water anywhere. It gushes out from the heart of the earth here in Tskatubo. People are brought here who are so obsessed with disease that they cannot even take a step on their own. Whether they complete the course of treatment, they forgot that they were brought to Tskatubo on a treacherous. A unique bathing technique is used in Tskatubo resorts. The peculiarity of bathing is that entertainment takes place in constantly flowing water, thanks to which the water constantly maintains its physiochemical and medicinal properties, uniformity, and temperature.
Okay, next one is Tatuli. In the buildings of spring #1 and #6 of LLC Tskatubo thermal waters, there are 5 pools with healing mineral water, 33 individual kamis baths with healing mineral water, 17 hydromassage cabins and horizontal spine stretching cabin, etc. The throughput of the springs is more than 1,500 people per day. The mentioned centers are staffed with highly qualified medical personnel. Based on the above, the Skatopol resort is the best base for highly effective treatment with natural healing factors, and radon therapy is much cheaper and more effective in this regard than traditional clinical medicine.
საქართველოს ტერიტორიაზე 13 მინერალური წყალია. მოსახლეობა ამას უძველესი დროიდან სამკურნალოდ გამოიყენებდა, რადგან იგი ძლიერ წამალზე უფრო ეფექტურადაც მოქმედებს. ფაქტობრივად მართლაც არსებობს ნამდვილი და რა სხვა პრობლემა გვაქვს, ანუ იგი აქ წყალდიდობაში ამოშფოთებს დედამიწის ტიპოლიდან. აქ მოხდა ადამიანები, რომლებიც იმდენად არიან შეყვარებული დაავადებებით, რომ დამოუკიდებლად ნაბიჯის გადადგმაც კი არ შეუძლიათ. წყალი აბაზანებში პირდაპირ წყაროებიდან შემოედინება თვითდინებით, ტუმბოების გამოყენების გარეშე. მკურნალობა მიმდინარეობს მუდმივად გამდინარე წყალში. შემადგენლობაში არ არის ტოქსიკური ნივთიერებები, დამხმარებელთა ასაკიც შეუზღუდავია. წყალტუბოს მინერალური რადიონალური წყალი გამოიყენება შემდეგი დაავადებების სამკურნალოდ. ერთ-ერთი, სხვა საფრთხე სისტემების დაავადებებისათვის. ბევრი მოხუცი ადამიანი მოდის აკავებს და შემდგომ ავიწყდებათ, თუ როგორ მოვიდნენ ისინი, რადგან აქედან ისინი სრულიად თავისუფლად ყავარჯნების და სხვა დანარჩენი დამხმარე მასალების გარეშე მიდიან. აქ უამრავი ადამიანი განკურნებულა არა მარტო თვალსახსარდთა სისტემის დაავადებებისგან, არამედ გულ-სისხლძარღვთა სისტემის, ცენტრალური და პერიფერიული ნერვული სისტემის, გინეკოლოგიური, კანის თუ ენდოკრინული სისტემის დაავადებებისგან. აღნიშნული დაავადებების საკმაოდ შემუშავებული არის შემდეგი პროგრამები, რომლებიც ინიშნება ადამიანის ასაკის და მისი ჯანმრთელობის პრობლემების აღწერის შემდგომ. წყალტუბოს მინერალური წყლები უშუალოდ მეექვსე და პირველ აბაზანებზეა აგებული, რომლებიც ემსახურებიან ამ თერმული წყლების პროცედურების ჩატარებას. ისინი აღჭურვილი არის ევროპული თანამედროვე დანადგარებით.
Okay, next presentation is about the role of education, libraries, and museums in school education. Kakhaber, Chakvetadze, and Nicholas Cheria. And the individuals associated with the theme are Sulika Swanidze, manager of the Skatopol Library Union, and Inga Kharchilava, director of the local history museum.
რომლის ხშირი სუნთები გახდა. აქ ძირითადად სსი პოდიესელიანი სახელობის ქალაქ წყალტუბოს ნომერ 1-ის საგანმანათლებლო მასწავლებლები იმყოფები და მათთან სხვადასხვა ბონის იქნებს. კურორტის საკუთარი მხარის განვითარება და წევში წვლილი მისმით ბიბლიოთეკას და მუზეუმს. ახლა კი გადავინაცვლოთ ქალბატონ სულიკას. მოგესალმებით, მე ნიკო ცარტsidze და მე ვისაუბრებ პროექტის საკუთარი მხარის განვითარება და მიღწევა. პიროვნებისა და საზოგადოების განვითარებისთვის აუცილებელი პირობას წარმოადგენს ხარისხიანი განათლება. დღესდღეობით საქართველოს მასშტაბით სავალდებულო განათლების მიღება, რაც ხელს კვალიფიციური და პროფესიული კადრების ჩამოყალიბებას. მინდა გესაუბროთ სკოლაში განერგილი ხარისხიანი განათლების მიმართულებაზე, რომელიც გამოიხატება სხვადასხვა ტიპის არაფორმალური განათლების მიმართულებით, სადაც მოსწავლეები ერთიანდებიან სასურველი მიმართულებით და გამოცდილებას უზიარებენ ერთმანეთს. პროექტის საკუთარი მხარის განვითარება და მიღწევა ჩემს სამუშაოებმა გახლავთ. ახლა კი გადავინაცვლოთ სამუზეო გაერთიანების მენეჯერთან ინგა ქარჩილავასთან. რადგან თქვენი მუზეუმის სახელი დაუთავრებელი და რომელიც საინტერესო საერთო ინტერესები მის. მუზეუმის თითქმის 400 განსაკუთრებული ადამიანები მოდიან მუზეუმში, როგორც მოსწავლეები, ასევე სტუდენტები, ასევე ჯარისკაცები, ასევე სხვადასხვა პროფესიის ადამიანები, მაგრამ ძირითადად დაინტერესებული არიან მაინც კურორტის ისტორიით, იმიტომ რომ წყალტუბო ყველასათვის განსხვავებული პალეოლითური კურორტია, რომლის ისტორია შორს საუკუნეების მიღწევს და თავისთავად დაკავებული დამხმარეების პირველ რიგში ინტერესდება სწორედ კურორტის ისტორიით.
Next presentation is about Skatopol Clean City. Mariam Mamagulashvili and David Bejenze.
სასკოლო აქტივობებსა და შესწავლის საპროგრამო მასალებიდან გამომდინარე, მე მივიშნევ ეს საკითხი პრიორიტეტული და მეტად აქტუალურია დღევანდელ ეპოქაში. რის გამოც მე ვცდილობ, რომ ჩემს გარშემო არსებული ბუნება ყოველთვის იყოს ასუსტავებული და შესაბამისად თავის დროს ვასრულთავებ მათ ნარჩენებისაგან.
მასთან ერთად მონაწილეობდნენ სხვადი ამ აქტივობების განხორციელებაში.
ჩემთან ერთად ამ საკითხის მოგვარებაში მონაწილეობა მიიღო ჩემმა რამდენიმე მეგობარმა. მათ აუხსენ თუ რაოდენ დიდი მნიშვნელობა ჰქონდა გარემოს მოვლა პატრონობას, ადამიანის ჯანმრთელობასა და ქალაქში მოწესრიგებული გარემოს შექმნისათვის. ისინი სიამოვნებით გამოუყენენ ამ აქტივობის შესასრულებას. ასევე აქტიური მონაწილეობა მიიღეს ჯუის ჯორჯიას მიერ განხორციელებულ აქტივობაში. კერძოდ მათ დაგვირიგეს ხელსაწყოები, რომლებითაც უნდა დაგველაგებინათ გარემო ქალაქის მიმდებარე ტერიტორიაზე, რომელშიც გარკვეული პრიზი მოვიგე კიდევ.
თუ არა საკანონმდებლო სერტიფიკატები და აღიარება ქალაქის მერეისა და სკოლის დირექტორს.
ამ საკითხის განხორციელებაში სერტიფიკატი ჯერჯერობით არ მიღია, მაგრამ ვფიქრობ, რომ სერტიფიკატის გარეშე ეს ჩვენი თითოეული მოქალაქის ვალია, რომ ბიზნეს გარემოზე დავიცვათ იგი დაბინძურებისგან.
Next, teachers participating in the project. Scientists, teachers, and the enhancement of students' knowledge. Pakizo Panchulize.
საკითხად რა როლს ასრულებს მეცნიერი მასწავლებლები მოსწავლეთა ცოდნის ამაღლებაში? საბედნიერო, უდიაისელიანი სახელობის პირველ საჯარო სკოლაში 4 მეცნიერი ქალბატონი გახლავთ პედაგოგი. ისინი მენტორი პედაგოგები არიან. ახალი კვალიფიციური პედაგოგები და არაჩვეულებრივი ადამიანები. იმედებია მათი ინიციატივით მრავალი საინტერესო ღონისძიება ხორციელდება სკოლაში, სასწავლო მეთოდური შემოქმედებითი კონფერენციები, სასწავლო სოციალური პროექტები, კვლევები, საინტერესო დაკვეთილები. ეს ყველაფერი მერე რა ხდება მოსწავლეთა აკადემიურ შედეგზე ასახავს სკოლებში. და ყველაფერთან ერთად გადაი ისა, რომ მეცნიერი ქალბატონები გახლავთ, მათ ძალიან გადადის. მეცნიერება არის სიცნაშელი, აზისი, ყველაფრისა არის ჭეშმარიტი ადამიანობა. ამდენად ადამიანობას დამატებული მეცნიერება. დიახ, ჩვენ ვისწავლეთ ადამიანობასთან ერთად, მაღალ კვალიფიციურ სპეციალისტებთან ერთად 21 საუკუნის უნარჩვევებს უვითარებთ ჩვენს ახალს.
Next presentation is about school education and its contribution to students' lives. Salome Kovalia.
სასკოლო განათლების ძალიან დიდი მნიშვნელობა აქვს, რადგან სასკოლო განათლება საწინდარი არის უკეთესი მომავლის, ამიტომ დირექცია, პედაგოგიური კოლექტივი, ყველა მასწავლებელი ვცდილობს, რომ სასკოლო განათლება იყოს მაღალ აკადემიურ დონეზე, რადგან ბავშვმა შეძლოს ისეთი განათლების მიღება, რომელიც ჩამოყალიბოს სკოლის პიროვნებას, მაშინ თქვენი აზრება ის, რომ სადაც და გაუშვათ სკოლიდან ფორმალურ განათლებას ძალიან დიდი ყურადღება ეთიშება სკოლაში და ძალიან მაღალ აკადემიურ დონეზე მიმდინარეობს, მაგრამ ფორმალურ განათლებასთან ერთად ძალიან დიდი მნიშვნელობა აქვს არაფორმალურ განათლებას. აქ ამდენადაც მოსწავლის შემოქმედებით და აღზრდა მთავარი საწინდარია იმისა, რომ ის იქცეს სრულყოფილ პიროვნებას. ამიტომ არაერთი ღონისძიება წასება ამ კურსით, არაერთი აქტივობა, პროექტები და ასე შემდეგ, რასაც უზრუნველყოფს ჩვენ სკოლაში არსებული რამოდენიმე კლუბი, რომლებიც უზრუნველყოფენ იმას, რომ არაფორმალური განათლება ესე ვთქვათ, ჩქეფდეს ჩვენ სკოლაში და სიცოცხლე იზრდებოდეს. ამ კლუბების საქმიანობის ფარგლებში იგეგმება არაერთი პროექტი, არა მარტო სასკოლო, არამედ საქალაქო და საერთაშორისო პროექტები, რომლებშიც წარმატებით იღებენ ჩვენი ბავშვები მონაწილეობას და აღწევენ შედეგს.
Next presentation is about extracurricular circles and clubs at the school. Inga Kharchilava.
რაც საფუძვლები არსებობს სკოლაში.
სკოლაში ჩამოყალიბებულია ბევრი წრე,
პროგრამები შექმნილია ისეთი შემეძლებელი სახელოს ვიდეოს მედიატები, რომელიც აქტიურად მონაწილეობს ცხოვრებაში და ყოველდღიურ წარმატებას უმალვე აღნიშნავს როგორც სკოლის გვერდზე, ასევე სამსახურია მედიატები. ასევე ჩვენ სკოლაში არის ლინგვისტთა კლუბი, არის ლიტერატურის მოყვარულთა კლუბი, სამოქალაქო კლუბი, რომელიც ძალიან აქტიურად მუშაობს. არის კიდევ ერთხელ კლუბი, ნიამორი. წრეები შესაბამისად არის ინგლისურის სწავლების, რუსული სწავლების, ასევე განათლების სწავლების, სადაც პატარა ბავშვები მეტად ჩართულნი არიან და ასე რომ გულს შემსწავლელი.
Next presentation is about the Civic and History Club.
მდგრადი სამსწავლებლების გუნდის გამოცდილების პასუხისმგებლობა პროფესორ მასწავლებელმა და ანალოგიურად ბაშეშურებმაც ხოლმე სათავეში ჩაუდგენში საქართველოს ისტორიის მრავალთა კლუბს. არაფორმალური განათლების მართლებით აქტიურად მუშაობს სკოლებთან. რათა სკოლის საგანმანათლებლო სექცია იყოს, არის მომავალი პასუხისმგებლობის თანამშრომლობის მომავლის შესაძლებლობა პირდაპირ კავშირდება არის განვითარებისთვის. განსაკუთრებით ხარისხიან განათლებას, თანამწორობას, აქტიურ მოქალაქეობას, განმსაზღვრულისა და საზოგადოების.
Okay, she was Fikria Giorgeldze, history and civic education teacher. Next one is the biodiversity of Skaltuba Central Park and its importance. Presentator Dalis Silvadze.
და მოღვაწეობის შესახებ ფაქტს ინფორმაციამ ნახატას დაწერეთ წყალტუბოს შესახებ ვიცოდები. ამ წიგნის შექმნის ისტორიაში თუ უკავშირდება ასეთი განათლების სამინისტროს მიერ გამოცხადებული კონკურსი მწვანე ჯილდო, რომლის ფარგლებში აქტიურად ჩავერთებ მეექვსე კლასელებთან ერთად. და მეექვსე ბ კლასთან ერთად შეიქმნა ეს მწვანე წიგნი. Profesorul წყალტუბოს ცენტრალური პარკის მცენარეთა ბიომრავალფერობა. ხოლო მეექვსე A კლასმა ძალიან საინტერესო საინფორმაციო ბუკლეტი შექმნეს, სადაც წყალტუბოს ცენტრალური პარკის ისტორია არის და ასეთი შესახებ. ახლა რაც შეეხება ნახევარმოქალის B კლასი და მათი დამრიგებელი ხანდელი მე-7 B კლასი თამილა თუთმები. ახლა რაც მთავარია ბავშვებო, ამისი დანიშნულება რა არის? წყალტუბოს ცენტრალურ პარკს სჭირდება დაცვა. ყველაზე მთავარი რა არის მოგიწოდეთ ყველას, რომ წყალტუბოს ცენტრალურ პარკის ბიომრავალფეროვნება ვიცოდეთ, იმიტომ რომ აქ ისეთი მცენარეებია, რომ შეიძლება ბევრი პარტი არა გამორჩეულია თითქმის 2 საუკუნეს თვლის.
Next presentation is about the success and impact of the Eco Club and students. Talia Ivanishvili. Successful students and members associated with the club Niamori, Anastasia Akheturiani and Lizzie Kutaladze. Our project is not a one-time project. It is a long-term research process aimed at deeply studying the villages of Kakhaber municipality and finding ways to develop them. The research is ongoing and will include the following stages. We will study specific areas on the ground to really see the existing environment and its potential. We will interview residents to understand their needs, opinions, and local visions. We will hold large-scale scientific conferences where the analyzed data will be the subject of public discussions. We will involve specialists from various fields which will add depth and accuracy to the research. We will even publish a handbook that will be practical and accessible to researchers, students, and any interested person. In the end, I want to thank our school principal, Ms. Pakizo Kuchava, for helping us and supporting us. I also want to shout out Ms. Mzia Kubetsia. Without her help, we wouldn't learn so much about our region's geography. I also want to thank all the students and all the teachers participating in this project and for being responsible and active. And I also want to thank Ms. Inga Kharchilava and also Suli Kosvanidze for everything they gave us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for this interesting and well-prepared presentation and videos also. It was especially nice to see that many students are involved and teachers also working in their school and actively taking part in presentations and creative activities. In this project, they are discussing the development perspectives of their cities, which is very meaningful and forward-looking. We were also shown their place of living along with very interesting information about it, and it was truly beautiful and impressive to see. Also in that video, participants shared important ideas about various topics as well as their school activities and initiatives. Thank you once again for this inspiring presentation and for giving us such a detailed and engaging insights. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Elena, just a minute. Thank you so much. It was really very interesting and very important, and thank you so much. And I want to tell you something, and she is Zekubetsia is my mentor also, and I am very proud. Thank you so much for everything, my dear lady, and congratulations. Thank you so much. Students love you so much. Good luck. Okay.
And now our next honorable guest, Mr. Ahmed Mertulo. Welcome, dear. Stage is yours. Introduce yourself and good luck.
Yes, he is with us, I think. Yes.
Yes, I am here. First of all, I would like to thank all of you, Georgia, Inga Kharchilava, for your invitation and collaboration and dedication for learning and helping others. And I wish all the best for this inspiring and great young students and wish them all the best and bright future. So today I'm going to talk about a topic of era, which is entitled AI and soft skills. How can we balance these two topics in this era? Because sometimes if we focus more on AI, sometimes we lose the skills that we need in this rapid changing world. So as you can see here, AI and soft skills preparing youth as future leaders. Are my slides appearing?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's start by, first of all, we should define such terms like what do we mean by AI and soft skills. Let's start by, it's a branch of computer science that enables machines to perform tasks that normally requires human intelligence. So basically in the past we have human intelligence. We try to transfer this human intelligence into computers and machines, such as it performs such tasks like learning, reasoning, and even decision making. Over time, AI has increasingly developed and become more sophisticated, expanding its role in basically in education and across all fields. Because later on we will discover how it develops over time. It's not the AI of the past few decades. It's not the same as nowadays. In the counterpart, the skills that we should keep or preserve in this era of AI is what we call soft skills, or the 21st century skills. It refers to non-technical human abilities such as communications, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence. These skills shape how individuals interact, solve problems, and work with others. So the opposite of these skills is the hard skills. It's like the things we master. Like every individual has given skills. Like a student specialized in mathematics, so he has these skills of solving mathematical problems. But in real life, in jobs markets, we need these soft skills to succeed and thrive and prosper in the job market. That's why our youth, we should be aware of such skills to be prepared for the future. So therefore, in this era, all of us, including, it's not just about young people, but all of us, teachers, educators, and so on, all of us are in need of such combination of AI literacy and real life skills to overcome the challenges we are facing now and the ones we are going to face in the future, especially in the near future. So let's move on to the major stages of the evolution of this AI. In the very beginning, we have what we call rule-based AI or symbolic AI. It is like it worked using fixed rules written by a human. It didn't learn, so at that time it didn't learn. It followed just instruction. Simple example could be a basic calculator. So here AI is predefined by how a human instruct rules that always follow fixed operations. Like an example, for example, a patient here, if he has like a symptom of a fever, so basically it's a just flu. So it's like 1 + 1 equals 2. So here the machine only does what it is told. So it's like it didn't generate or predict, or so it follows the rules. Then the second is like machine learners came after machine learning from the data. Here AI started to learn from or predict from the data it received. AI started to improve by learning from examples instead of fixed rules. So here it starts from examples. For example, an email spam filters that learns what spam look like or YouTube or Netflix recommending videos based on your watch history. And this one we experience this in social media a lot. Also Google Maps predicting traffic based on past data. So here the machine learns patterns from the data. Okay. Sorry for not sharing the whole. Okay, sorry. Now let's move on to the third one. Is deep learning, a human-like patterns recognition. It's like it resembles the way a human think and solve problems. Okay, sorry. So here, AI become more powerful using neural networks that imitate the human brains. A simple example is a face unlock on smartphones, or a voice assistant like Siri, Google Assistant, Alexa translation application like Google Translate, and improve accuracy. So here the machine understand complex patterns like a human. So here the deep learning is like it extracts data from different sources and layers. It's not like the machine learning, which is based on one predictable answer. Then came the latest one, generative AI. Here AI creates new content which didn't exist before. The newest stage where AI can generate original content from, for example, ChatGPT writing essays, answers, or summaries. AI tools create images from text. AI generate music, stories, codes, videos, and so on and so forth. So here the machine does not just analyze, but it creates new like content information. And here student and all of the users should be aware of how can we use this AI, because it's not like something that we should trust blindly. AI is a powerful and widely used in education and life in general. It supports learners. We are all agree on this, but it's not perfect. We must learn how to interact with it responsibly. Also, AI is not fully reliable because it doesn't understand like a human, like emotions and even the culture and specific things about people or regions. It predicts answer from the data patterns. It can make mistake or give outdated information. AI should not be blindly trusted. So some rules or some steps that we should go through in order to receive or to get an output which is valid and more reliable, and just getting fake information. First, we should verify information. Always check AI output and compare it with the textbooks, teachers' reliable academic sources, and never accept AI answers immediately. Secondly, ask the right questions. Here it's an important point here that we should all of us be aware is the way we prompt AI. AI depends on how you ask it. We ask it clear, specific questions, better answers. Vice versa, poor questions were weak or vague results. So the more your questions or your prompt is specific to that question you want or inquiries, the more the answer is to the point and reliable. Also, sorry. Third, use AI as a support tool. So it's AI helps in learning, of course, but we should not replace our human thinking and efforts. And fourth, apply critical thinking. Here comes what the relationship we mentioned in the title, which is soft skills and AI. Here comes the importance of soft skills when it comes to AI. So AI, we should use these skills of like critical thinking by questioning AI output. Does it make sense? This output, does it make sense? Is it logical? How can I verify it to get more reliable answer? This is where soft skills, as I said, comes. But however, there are some limitations or some drawbacks that we should be aware of. Is errors, or all the chatbots or the tools of AI sometimes give you information which is not correct. And here we should use like reprompting, critical thinking to verify that those like this information. Also bias. Sometimes AI, if when you ask AI concerning some controversial issues or topics, AI it's like biased in these terms. Hallucination, also hallucination. We should be aware of this. It's not all information we get from AI is reliable. We should recheck and recheck again and again to see and check different sources to see if the answer is correct. Also language quality. This is another bad thing about AI. Is like the way the language it uses in general is like repetitive and it's the same patterns of the language. So there is no like a kind of creativity and innovation in the language. And here where comes like the way of plagiarism when the dictators, because the language AI uses like similar and no in a creative way of language, not like a human. Also, the importance of soft skills in the AI era. Basically, when we talk about soft skills, we have kind of types of soft skills. The first one is like it's like in an important order. Like the first one that we need in the AI when using AI tools is critical thinking or decision making. So even though AI provides answers, a human's mind, if we can say, must decide whether those answers are correct, ethical, or useful. For instance, AI might suggest incorrect information in assignment. Therefore, a student must check other resources to get reliable before using it. So AI here gives information, but a human decides the truth and the value of those information. Second, emotional intelligence. This is a crucial life skills. AI cannot understand the real human emotion, especially when it comes to education. AI can give you like resolve for you the assignments and so on, exercises, but this way of like feeling your stress and so on and the anxiety doesn't. So AI can understand the human emotional feelings or social social context as a teacher. For example, as a teacher notice a student is stressed or demotivated, and adapts a support and supportive tasks. So AI cannot truly understand or respond with empathy, unlike a human. Therefore, when we talk about soft skills and the future, leadership depends on human emotional understanding. So AI cannot do so. We need a human with such skills to feel, to have this feeling towards other human. Another crucial one is communication skills. Clear communication is essential for collaboration, especially in a world where people and AI tool interact. For example, a student must explain ideas clearly in a group work. So here students need to have these skills of communication. A leader must present ideas to international team. So we have different contexts in which we need communication. And students and teachers and all of us should acquire these skills and not just rely on AI to do so. So AI can generate text, but it cannot replace a human interaction. For creativity and innovation, AI can generate content, but it doesn't have like a real imagination or personal experience. For example, AI can write an essay, but a student adds an insight or original ideas. A teacher design a unique classroom activity based on student needs. Also, as we said before, AI it doesn't have like a way of inventing new things, or so it just use the predefined data. So creativity comes from a human experience, not data alone. So a human, each one of us experience different things, unlike AI, which just we provide information to it in order to give it to us again. Then collaboration and teamwork. This is related to kind of communication, and modern learning and working environment depends on cooperation between humans. So networking is very crucial. And instead of just being part or collaborating with the AI, we should as well collaborate with one another, with people to benefit. So students working in groups to solve a project using AI tools together, or international teams combining different perspectives. So in this era,
sorry, can you conclude your presentation, because you're out of time?
Okay, so yes. So this is the last role of education and teacher in the era of AI. Teachers should act as guides and facilitators of learning rather than only source of knowledge. Their role is to design meaningful tasks and learning activity that integrate AI tools while still developing core human skills such as critical thinking, communication, and so on. So AI becomes a supportive element in the learning process, not as a replacement, as I said, as a place for a human interaction or thinking. So the role of education in this era must also be updated and like overcome the traditional way of teaching and assessing things. So we should be adapted and reformed to keep pace with the rapid change brought by AI, ensuring that learning remains relevant, skill-based, and focused on preparing. So as a conclusion, for all generations, the future of sustainable development is in your hands. So we are like inviting all of you and all of us to work together hand in hand to embrace innovation and artificial intelligence as a powerful tools, but always use them responsibly and ethically. Combine technological skills with strong human values, critical thinking, and collaboration. So by doing so, we will not only adapt to the future, but we will also shape the way that is in a way that is inclusive, sustainable, and beneficial for all humanity. So thank you so much for giving me this chance and opportunity to share with you these ideas and information.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your insightful and highly relevant speech. Your presentation is extremely important in today's rapidly changing world. The connection between technology and human skills is something we all need to understand more deeply, and you highlighted it in a very clear and engaging way. Your words remind us that while artificial intelligence is developing very fast, soft skills such as like communication, critical thinking, remains essential for becoming stronger and responsible leaders of the future. Thank you once again for sharing such valuable ideas and for inspiring us to think about the skills we need to develop tomorrow's world. Thank you so much. So now we are moving to Georgia again, and we have amazing teacher, Mrs. Nino Tsartsidze. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself and your students. Good luck.
მოგესალმებით ყველას. წარმატებები მინდა ვუსურვოთ ჩვენს ნიჭიერ ახალგაზრდებს, მათ ისე სერიოზული გამოცდილებაა ცხოვრებისეული და გვაჩვენებენ თავიანთ შესაძლებლობებს და რა თქმა უნდა მათ პედაგოგებს, იმიტომ რომ ერთობლივად მოსწავლეებს და პედაგოგებს ძალიან ბევრი საინტერესო და სასარგებლო საქმის კეთება შეუძლიათ. დღეს წარმოგიდგენთ მერვე კლასის მოსწავლეს ანასტასია კაბულაშვილს, რომელმაც ვფიქრობ ძალიან საინტერესო თემა მთელი მსოფლიოსთვის შემოგთავაზა, იმიტომ რომ 21 საუკუნე იქნება ურბანიზაციის საუკუნე, იმიტომ რომ ადამიანებს უკეთესი ცხოვრებისაკენ სწრაფვა დაბადებიდან აქვთ, რაც პირველი ადამიანი დაიბადა და უკეთესი საცხოვრებელი გარემოს ზებნა დაიწყო. როგორ ხედავენ ჩვენი ახალგაზრდები, რომლებმაც 21 საუკუნეში უნდა გადაწყვეტონ ბევრი მათთვის სასიცოცხლოდ მნიშვნელოვანი საკითხი, როგორ უყურებენ აი ამ თემას, რა მიაჩნიათ დადებითად, რაზე ამახვილებენ ყურადღებას, რომ არის ყურადღება მისაქცევი, რომ კომფორტული გარემო არ იქცეს მათთვის რაღაცა უფრო ვიწრო სივრცეთ, რადგან მშენებლობები, მწვანე სივრცეები, გასართობი ცენტრები, მომსახურების სფეროს ობიექტები ეს უმნიშვნელოვანესი ელემენტებია, რისგანაც შედგება ჩვენი ქალაქი. ახლა კი მოვსმინოთ ანასტასიას წარმატებები ყველას.
It is a great honor for me to participate in this conference, and I'm terribly sorry for what happened, late conference, and I didn't expect that to happen. And in today's conference, I'm going to give you some information about city and city's urbanization. First of all, social and individual goals under conditions of common coexistence and equality. The city is our world, the place where we live. The city represents the beating heart of a country and the main engine of development. More than a half of world's population lives in cities, which are characterized by high density. Different ethnicities and ideas which promotes the progress of society rise. Here you can find theaters, technological hubs, offices of large companies. Here are the main range of countries' main governance, state institutions, parliament, ministries. The main rush towards the city is accompanied by diverse employment opportunities. Marley mine, railway, intersect. The city is a generator of ideas, knowledge, and entertainment. Not every city performs.
გაგეხმაროთ გაზიარებაში?
აი მეც ახლა მოგწერე ნინ პრეზენტაცია არ არის გაზიარებული.
გაუჭირდა გაზიარება. ანასტასია, პრეზენტაცია ვერ გააზიარე, იქნებ გააზიაროს ქალბატონმა ინგამ.
Yes, I would quite appreciate it. Dear.
თქვენ რო გააზიაროთ ქალბატონო ინგა?
აი ქალბატონ ნინოს აქვს და ჩვენ
კი
გავაზიარებთ.
ბატონო.
Okay, you can continue, my dear. Yes.
The city is a generator of ideas, knowledge, and entertainment. Not every city performs every function equally. There are resilient, individual, and other types of cities which intersect. The motivation of the population to live in the city is a strategic step toward a better future, towards self-development and self-esteem, which promotes the progress of society. Therefore, the urbanization of the cities are quite chaotic, meaning there are some problems regarding urbanization, high prices for housing, and high prices for everyday abilities, and etc. The concrete jungles. People are troubled by alienation and density. The fast pace of life has a negative impact on their self-esteem, self-development. But therefore, the ability and the ability has a quite big importance about how to evoke these problems fluently. We also know that urbanization isn't about the layout or about the arrangement of the buildings. It is about building a safe environment where people live happily, peacefully, and comfortable in their daily lives. And this is the main and significant role in countries and cities' development generally. Next of all, it is quite essential that from the 17th of 20th century, Tbilisi was the first city in Caucasus whose microclimate was taken into account. To this day, city urbanization has become chaotic, meaning that urbanization, house prices have been become higher than ever, and therefore the resilient and inclusive development of cities could help us and assist us achieving the following goals. The resilient assistance could help us achieve greenhouses, green roofs, green parks, and etc. Also, we can say accessible spaces, pedestrian streets with bike paths, waste recycling, and reuse in urban systems. Therefore, the activity and development of the society could be the main driving point for positive changes. They could reduce the use of cars, reduce the use of private cars, one-use bags, one-use cups, and etc. It is quite essential that they use water, electricity wisely and rationally. Thanks for the attention, and again, I am so proud and happy that I participated in this conference. I will wish good luck for every participant in this conference.
Very nice. It was really very nice.
Thank you very much for your interesting presentation about urbanization. You spoke a very important and modern issue that affects the lives of millions of people around the world. I really like the way you explained both the opportunities and the challenges connected with this urbanization and city development. Your presentation reminds us how important it is to create cities that are sustainable. Thank you so much once again for sharing your ideas and perspectives with us. Thank you. And now I want to invite next amazing Georgian teacher, Mrs. Shorena Gogoladze. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself and your students. Good luck.
მოგესალმებით. ისმის ხო? მოგესალმებით. მე ვარ შორენა გოგოლაძე, ბორჯომის მე-6 საჯარო სკოლის ხელოვნების წამყვანი მასწავლებელი. დღეს მსურთ წარმოგიდგინოთ ჩვენი სკოლის მოსწავლე სანდრო გელაშვილი, რომელიც გაგაცნობთ თავის პრეზენტაციას და ისეუბრებს თემაზე ახალგაზრდების როლი მდგრადი მომავლის შექმნაში, განათლება, ცნობიერება და მოქმედება. ჩვენი სკოლა მუდმივად ზრუნავს მოსწავლეთა განვითარებაზე, შემოქმედებითი და საგანმანათლებლო შესაძლებლობების გაძლიერებაზე, რაშიც მსგავსი აქტივობები განსაკუთრებულ როლს ასრულებს. განსაკუთრებული მადლობა მინდა გადავუხადო Teachers Community გეორგიას ამ ესეთი მნიშვნელოვანი შესაძლებლობებისთვის, მხარდაჭერისთვის და ახალგაზრდების განვითარების ხელშეწყობისთვის. მადლობა მინდა გადავუხადო ქალბატონ ლენენეს, ქალბატონ ინგას და განსაკუთრებული მადლობა მინდა მარიამ მამაგულაშვილს ესეთი გულისხმიერებისთვის, მხარდაჭერისთვის და დახმარებისთვის. ყველას ორგანიზატორებს არ მინდა ვინმე გამორჩეს, მასწავლებლებს, აქტიურ მოსწავლეებს, წარმატებები მინდა გისურვოთ ყველას. ძალიან დიდი მადლობა. ყურადღებისთვის და სიტყვას გადავცემ ჩემს ნიჭიერ მოსწავლეს სანდრო გელაშვილს.
წარმატებები ჩვენ სანდროს.
მადლობა. გავაზიაროთ აბა ახლა ჩვენ ეკრანი. აქედან ხო?
ამას მინდა გავაკეთოთ. ასე მუშაობს. ეკრანზე ხო ჩანს?
ჩანს ხო?
არა.
არ გაზიარებულა შორენა არა.
კი, გავაზიარებთ.
ეხლა ხო ჩანს?
აი გამოჩნდება მალე. აი ჩანს, წარმატება.
გაგიდია. Greetings, my name is Sandro Gelashvili, a student representative of class 11A. Today I want to talk about how the younger generations can create a better and a smarter world by being more educated and using more advanced technologies. For us, education begins at school, where we don't just learn about individual subjects, but also responsibilities, teamwork, and critical thinking. I want to make it clear that our school pays a lot of attention to extracurricular activities. It hosts multiple groups such as the arts, the historical, languages, and the ecological clubs, where students are given additional resources to help expand their knowledge. Aside from standard lessons, the classes also include unorthodox lessons in the curriculum, which helps keep the lessons fresher and more unique. Our school places a great deal of emphasis onto practical and innovative learning. For example, in the physics cabinet, the students worked on the Future City project, where they created a model of a settlement which included renewable resources of energy, public transport, and the protection and clean nature. This project showed us that the correct use of technology can be used to preserve nature and increase the standard of living. For our generation, technology is both a comfort and an instrument of progress. With the help of engineers, scientists, and digital equipment, we can make decisions that will help us produce less waste and use up resources more effectively. This is why it is a necessity for STEM to be included in our schools, since it helps students prepare for the professions and the challenges of the future. I wholeheartedly believe that a generation which is technologically literate, responsible, and educated, such as Gen Z, will help us make a future in which progress and preservation of nature will not get in each other's ways. A better tomorrow starts in the colorful walls of the classroom. And special thanks to the teachers community of Georgia for giving us the chance to take part in this conference, which gave us the possibility to talk about our experiences and share our ideas.
Thank you very much for your meaningful presentation. You spoke about a very important topic and highlight the role of sustainable development in creating a better future for everyone. Your ideas showed how essential cooperation, responsibility, and awareness are in building a more equal and supportive world. I really appreciate your confidence and the effort you put into your presentation. Your words were very important for all of us to hear. Thank you so much once again. And now we're moving to Romania, and we have an amazing teacher, Mr. Dan Alexandru Kita. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself and your students. Good luck.
I think he don't hear now with us, but him students with us. Yes. Yeah. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
So welcome.
Dear.
Could I present? Is it
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
All right, just a moment. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, let me just push this aside. Okay. Hold on. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So today I want to talk about health and healthcare in Romania. First of all, we're going to talk about health in Romania. Health is very important for people's everyday lives because it helps them study, work, and enjoy life. In Romania, many people are becoming more interested in healthy lifestyles and taking care of their bodies. Healthy eating, exercise, sports, and regular medical checkups are encouraged in schools and communities. Doctors and health organizations also teach people about hygiene and the importance of preventing illnesses. Romania has beautiful natural areas such as mountains, forests, and the countryside, which encourages outdoor activities and a healthy lifestyle. Many Romanians enjoy walking, hiking, and spending time in nature. In recent years, people have become more aware of the importance of mental and physical health, and more campaigns have been created to support healthy living. Oh, sorry. Okay. The healthcare system in Romania. Romania has both public and private healthcare services that helps millions of people every year. Public hospitals and clinics are supported through the National Health Insurance System and provide medical care for citizens across the country. Doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and ambulance workers play an essential role in helping patients and protecting public health. Hold on, I can't see because of this. Okay. Many hospitals and medical centers in Romania use modern equipment and technology to care for patients more efficiently. Private clinics offer people additional medical options and comfortable conditions for consultations and treatments. Romania is also known for its well-organized emergency medical services, which respond quickly in urgent situations and help save lives every day. Medical universities in Romania prepare skilled doctors and specialists who work hard to support patients and improve the quality of health and healthcare throughout the country. Just a moment. Improvements and the future of healthcare. Romania continues to develop and improve its healthcare system every year. New medical technologies, modern hospitals, and digital services are helping make medical care faster and more effective. Online appointments and electronic medical records are becoming more common and help patients communicate more easily with doctors. The country also invests in health education programs that encourage healthier lifestyles and better prevention of illnesses. Many young people are interested in studying medicine and becoming doctors, nurses, and pharmacists in the future. With continued development, modern technology, and dedicated medical workers, Romania's healthcare system has the potential to become. Oh my God, I can't see because of this little thingy over here. Hold on. Romania's healthcare system has the potential to improve. Okay. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for the little.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your
Intervention. Sorry.
An engaging presentation about health. It is a very important aspect of our lives, and your presentation highlight how essential is to raise awareness, support healthy lifestyle, and continue working towards better healthcare systems and opportunity for people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for the intervention.
No, it's not a problem.
Elaine, just a second. We have also another student from Romania, I think, no?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you too?
Okay, you are ready?
Yeah. Wait. Need to share my screen.
Okay, my dear.
Is it working?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So my presentation is about the clean water in Romania and the sanitation of this country. So, the clean water in Romania. Romania's clean water situation is sharply divided. The country is a European leader in bathing water quality, with 84% of natural swimming sites rated excellent in 2024 and none rated poor. However, the quality of drinking water tells a different story, scoring just 56 out of 100 in a recent study due to slow infrastructure upgrades, while major cities such as Bucharest and Alba Iulia generally supply compliant, high quality water, and severe problems remain elsewhere. The main challenges include aging infrastructure, water scarcity during necessary repairs, and pollution threats like toxic contaminations, arsenic, and nitrates entering rural wells. The most defining issue is geographic inequality. Over 20% of rural households lack piped water inside their homes, and roughly 1/3 of the population, mostly in rural areas, relies on vulnerable groundwater wells. To address this, Romania is undertaking a massive modernization effort backed by over 5 billion euros in EU funding and more than 600 euros in loans, and planned the reallocation of 200 million euros in 2026 specifically meant for essential water infrastructure, with the ultimate goal of collecting around 23 million people to upgraded water and sewage treatment systems, and finally closing the gap between urban and rural communities. The sanitation in Romania. Romania faces a deep urban-rural divide in sanitation. While cities are largely connected to sewerage and treatment plants, only about 60% of the population is connected to a sewage system, and rural coverage for basic sanitation drops to around 77%. Many rural communes still lack any sewerage or funded projects at all. The EU is applying pressure. In November 2024, Romania was referred to the Court of Justice for failing to properly collect or treat wastewater in over 150 large towns. In response, massive investments are underway. Around 9,500 kilometers of sewer pipes across roughly 900 localities are being modernized, backed by 1.9 billion euros, mostly from European funds. This is part of a broader effort supported by over 5 billion euros in EU funding and nearly 600 euros in EBRD loans. The long-term goal is to close the infrastructure gap, reduce groundwater pollution from nitrates and on sewer areas, and finally bring sanitation up to European standards for all Romanians. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. Your presentation was truly eye-opening and very important. You showed us how strongly access to clean water and proper sanitation is connected to people's health. And I also appreciate that your presentation focused not only on challenges, but also on the efforts and progress being made. Thank you so much for bringing attention for such a significant issue. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you also.
Ellen, also, I want to tell thank you so much and good luck. And Ellen, we have from, yes, welcome.
Thank you for this beautiful experience.
Welcome.
Thank you for having
Have
us.
a good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And also, we're waiting you next time. Ellen, we have guests from Ukraine. Irina with us. Hello, dear. Can you hear me? Tell us something. How are you? And we really appreciate you are with us today. If you, Irina, okay. I think she have something problem because I really appreciate she is with us now. But I think she joined us a little late, I think. Okay, go ahead, Ellen.
Okay, and now we have our amazing teachers from Georgia, Nino Tsartsidze and Mariam Mamagulashvili. Welcome. Introduce yourselves and your students, and good luck.
მოგესალმებით. მე ვარ ნინო ზირაქაძე, ქალაქ ბაღდათის ნომერ 1 საჯარო სკოლის პედაგოგი. დღეს წარმოგიდგენთ ჩემი მოსწავლე ანანო გელხვიძე, მე-11 კლასის მოსწავლე ჩვენ სკოლაში განხორციელებულ საინტერესო აქტივობას, რომელიც კინოკლუბის ფარგლებში განხორციელდა. ჩვენ ამ კინოკლუბის ფარგლებში მრავალფეროვანი და საინტერესო აქტივობები გვაქვს განხორციელებული, რომელზეც 1 ივნის მასწავლებელთა საერთაშორისო კონფერენციაზე ვისაუბრებ თქვენს პლატფორმაზე და მადლობა მინდა გითხრათ თქვენ ამ შესაძლებლობისთვის. დღეს კი ანანო წარმოგვიდგენს პრეზენტაციას აი ამ კინოკლუბის ფარგლებში განხორციელებულ ერთ-ერთ აქტივობას და მის კავშირს მდგრადი განვითარების რამდენიმე მიზანთან. მე გავაზიარებ ახლა ეკრანს და ანანო გთხოვთ რომ წარმოგვიდგინოთ პრეზენტაცია. ჩემი ეკრანი თუ ჩანს რომ დამიდასტუროთ და დავწყოთ ანანო.
Hello,
I would like to wish success to all the speakers and thank you for the interesting and diverse presentations. I would also like to express my gratitude to the organizers of today's event. It is a great honor for me to be here and to represent my school. My name is Nino Tsartsidze and I am 11th grade student of Baghdadi Public School number 1, a historical school in the city of Baghdadi. Today, I would like to tell you about an interesting activity that we carried out at our school within the framework of the Synodal Club. This activity is closely related to the Sustainable Development Goals. Synodal, the first international film festival in Georgia. The festival's management implement an interesting and important project in several schools across Georgia, which involves teaching through documentary films and aims to strengthen non-formal education. Within the framework of this project, Synodal clubs are established in school, led by specially selected teachers. With the help of this project was created our Synodal Club cameo. The name and logo of the club were created collectively by the members of our club. Within our club, many interesting screenings and films discussions have been organized. I would like to highlight the Punem's Destiny. The film tells the story of an underage girl who is forced into marriage against her will. It presents issues such as a violation of children's rights, deprivation of the right to education, early forced marriage, poverty and problems associated with it. After watching the film, the members of our club held a discussion about these issues and connected them to the following Sustainable Development Goals. Goal 1. No poverty. In the film, poverty becomes the main reason why the girl is forced into marriage. Goal 2. Zero hunger. Education is a powerful tool for social equality. When everyone has access to quality education, it reduces discrimination and empowers marginalized communities to rise. Goal 3. Good health and well-being. The main characters are minors living in poverty, and their early marriage clearly has a negative effect on their health and well-being. Goal 4. Quality education. The main character has a strong desire to study, but she is denied this right and is forced into marriage. Goal 5. Gender equality. The main female character is treated as commodity, and neither she nor her mother has any right. Goal 8. Decent work and economic growth. We can also see a violation of Goal 8, which promotes decent employment for all. The film shows the harsh living condition of the newly married couple and the difficult work they must do to survive. Goal 16. Peace, justice and strong institutions. The entire film is a clear example of how children's rights are violated and how rules, social inequality, and poverty can shape a person's life. The Synodal clubs gave us the opportunity to see real people differently through documentary films, their life struggles and the challenges we often do not even think about. The film made us reflect on how one person's life is connected to global problems such as poverty, inequality, early marriage, and lack of access to education. Indeed, we must all realize that the Sustainable Development Goals are not only written in international documents. They relate to the dignity and future of every individual. Our discussion and reflection led us to the conclusion that change is possible. It begins with awareness, discussion, empathy, listening to one another, and education. These efforts truly have the power to transform first a school, then a community, then a country, and ultimately the whole world. Thank you very much for our attention.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed your presentation, and the idea behind this project was incredibly creative and meaningful. Using film clubs to discuss sustainable development goals is a wonderful way to combine education, creativity, and critical thinking also. Every movie can leave a strong emotional impact, and connecting films with important global issues makes learning much more engaging and memorable for students. And it is very, very creative. It was inspiring to see how your school turns activities like cinema clubs into opportunities for discussion, awareness, and positive changes. Thank you for sharing this amazing initiative with us.
Thank you very much. Madloba Anano, Madloba Elene. Madloba.
Thank you so much, dear Nino, and congratulations. Thank you. Amazing students, Anna, also. Good luck.
Thank you.
And now we have another teacher from Georgia, Mrs. Lali Khaduri. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself and your students. Good luck.
Mrs. Lali, can you hear me? Lizzie, you are here?
Yes. Hello, I am Lizzie Gogia, 10th grade student of number 15 school in Rustavi. And let me share my board. Can you see?
Not yet.
Right. I'm sorry.
No problem.
გესალმებით.
მოგესალმებით, ქალბატონო ლალი.
ქალბატონო ინგა, მოგესალმებით. ქალბატონო მარიამ, ქალბატონო ნინო, ბატონი კახაბერი ვერ ხედავ, თუმცა დიდი
ბატონი
პატივისცემით
კახაბერი
ელენე მოგესალმებით. დაგიბრუნდით ისევ. მოკლედ მადლობა მინდა გადაგიხადოთ იმ შესაძლებლობისთვის, რომ დღეს ჩვენ თქვენთან ერთად წარმოვადგენთ იმ საკითხს, რომელიც სკოლაში განვახორციელებთ პრეზენტაციით, წერა-კითხვის გამავრცელებელი საზოგადოები და ეროვნული იდენტობის სადარაჯოზე, ქართული დამწერლობის როლი საქართველოს ისტორიაში როგორია და ამ პროექტში აქტიურად იყო ჩართული მთელი სკოლა და სწორედ ამ საკითხზე პრეზენტაციას გააკეთებს ლიზი გოგია, მე-10 A კლასის მოსწავლე, თვითონ წარმოგიდგენთ თავს და ლიზი პრეზენტაციას მოვისმინოთ შენი პრეზენტაცია. ლიზი ხმარ ისმის. ლიზი ხმარ ისმის.
ლიზი ხმა, უბრალოდ მიკროფონს გააჭირო და ჩაერთვება.
გესმით?
დიახ.
როგორც კი ვაზიარებ, ეგრევე ირთვება ჩემი ის.
ჩვენ ხო გვაქვს პრეზენტაცია, ჩვენ რო გავაზიაროთ?
თან არ არის, მარიამ დაეხმარა. აგერ კი.
ეხლა გესმით?
კი.
ბოდიშით. დავიწყოთ. Society from the spreading of literacy, guarding national identity, the role of the Georgian script in the history of Georgia. The Society from the Spreading of Literacy and Reading fought for the preservation of the Georgian language and national identity. Its main goal was to spread education, publish Georgian books, and strengthen national consequences among the population. On 24th April 2026, as part of the Georgian Language Week, a conference was held on the topic the Society from the Spreading of Literacy and Reading, Guarding National Identity. Students presented a presentation about the founders of the society, its historical mission, and its significant contribution to the country's education system. The conference helped deepen student national awareness and appreciation of historical inheritance. They also discussed how national identity should be protected in the modern world. I'm sorry. Objective. Students will deepen their knowledge about the society from the spreading of literacy, understand its role in protecting the Georgian language, education, and national identity, and developing research, analytical, and presentation skills. At the same time, students will realize that the example of the society from the spreading of literacy is still relevant today, showing how national identity should be protected in the modern world through love for the native language, preservation of culture, and promotion of education. Students' presentations. Historical context. Why did it become necessary to establish the society from the spreading of literacy? Founders and public figures of the society from the spreading of literacy. Opening Georgian schools and spreading education throughout Georgia. The charity work of the society from the spreading of literacy. The role of women in the society from the spreading of literacy. This is our students. Elena Davidadze, Tekla Chigladze, ნინი მიჩტაშვილი, დავით ჩიფჩიური, ლიზი კიკვაძე, საბინა ბაირამოვა, ქრისტი კურტანიძე, ბარბარე ბარებიძე და თამუნა გაბელაშვილი. We also had an activity. Go to the link and check wherever anyone with your surname was a member of the society from the spreading of literacy among Georgians. As you may know, this organization had a total of 15,240 members. The role of Georgian script in history. The Georgian script played a major role in spreading Christianity, developing science and education, strengthening national unity. For centuries, the script helped preserve Georgian culture and history, preserving the Georgian language. The development stages of the Georgian script. The Georgian script had three main forms of development. First was Asomtauruli. Asomtauruli is the oldest Georgian script. Its names mean capital letters. Asomtauruli is known for its beauty and monumental appearance. The oldest Georgian inscriptions were written in this script. Nuskhuri. Nuskhuri became widespread from the 9th century. It was faster and more practical for writing. Asomtauruli and Nuskhuri together formed the ecclesiastical script called Khuturi. This tradition existed in the Georgian churches for centuries. Khedruli. Khedruli is the modern Georgian alphabet. It spread from the 10th century and gradually replaced the oldest forms. Ancient Georgian inscriptions. Bolnisi-Sioni inscription. The inscription of Bolnisi-Sioni Cathedral dates back to the 5th century and is one of the oldest examples of Georgian writing. Palestinian inscriptions. Georgian monasteries and inscriptions discovered in Palestinian prove that Georgians were actively present in the Holy Land. Bural Kut inscriptions. These inscriptions were discovered near Jerusalem and date back to the 5th century. They are among the oldest pieces of evidence of Georgian language and culture. Georgian manuscripts. Manuscript book hold a special place in Georgian culture. Famous manuscripts. Adishi Gospels, Opisa Gospels, Shatperdi collections. Manuscripts were often richly decorated with ornaments, miniatures, colorful letters. They were mainly copied in monasteries. The uniqueness of Georgian alphabet. The Georgian alphabet is considered one of the most unique alphabets in the world because it developed independently. Each sound corresponds to the one letter. Pronunciation and spelling are very similar. The alphabet is visually beautiful. The modern Georgian alphabet has 33 letters. Georgian script and UNESCO. In 2016, UNESCO included the three forms of the Georgian script: Asomtauruli, Nuskhuri, and Khedruli, in the list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This recognition confirms the global importance of the Georgian alphabet. The Georgian script is one of the greatest treasures of the Georgian nation. It preserves centuries of history, culture, and tradition. Asomtauruli, Nuskhuri, and Khedruli are not only forms of writing, but also an important part of Georgian spiritual and cultural heritage. Therefore, learning, protecting, and respecting the Georgian alphabet is the responsibility of every Georgian person. The work begun by our ancestors obliges us to preserve and strengthen our national identity, to protect the Georgian language, culture, and education. Despite modern challenges, the activity and responsibility of each of us will determine the spiritual and cultural future of our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this fantastic presentation about the history of Georgia and the Society for the Reading, Spreading of Literacy. It was truly interesting to learn more about such an important part of Georgian history, culture, and education. Presentations like these are especially valuable at international conferences because they allow foreign participants to learn more about our country, its heritage, and the people who contributed to the country's educational and cultural development. I also really appreciate how you connect historical topics with the importance of education and national identity. Thank you once again for sharing such meaningful and informative insights with us today. Thank you.
Really, you are right. So thank you so much. Thank you. It was really very interesting and amazing presentation. Thank you so much. And now I see Irina with us. Can you hear me, dear? Thank you so much. So welcome. Can you tell us something? Kalbatoni Irina, ყოველთვის თავის სტუდენტებთან ერთად გვერდდება, მაგრამ ეხლა რადგან ბოლო, ესე ვთქვათ, სემესტრის ბოლო სამუშაოებია ვერ მოახერხეს, მაგრამ თვითონ ჩვენთან არის და ძალიან სასიამოვნო ეს ფაქტი. So welcome, how are you, dear?
Welcome, dear Inga. Welcome all the participants of this conference. I'm Irina Kubareva from Ukraine. I'm a teacher from Kyiv National Economic University, and I'm here because I love Inga and Georgian community, teachers community of Georgia and Georgia, and this community of this conference. We participated twice in the conference, but now my students are in the preparing the exams, and so now I'm only one from the Ukraine, but I would like to say that it's very interesting to participate here, and I would like to admit the last presentation about Georgian language. I agree that it's a unique script, and I'm writing this script and enjoy this. For me, it's like art, not even writing, but something like art, I would like to say, because it's unique script. And I would like to thank you, Inga, for invitation, and in a few words to say about the importance of this conference, because sustainable development is a hot topic in the all levels of education. For example, at our university, it's one of the most important topics for the dissertations, for students' works, and issues of sustainable development are included in all student works as a necessary part of this work. So that's like this event is very important for the future and for education. So thank you.
Thank you so much, dear.
It's nice to see you all. It's nice to be with you.
Thank you for us also. And next
Thank you.
conference in June, I think. I will tell you a date, and I will waiting you with students also.
I will try to involve our students.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Welcome.
you, dear, for sharing your meaningful thoughts. And now I want to invite our next amazing Georgian teachers, Natia Kharishvili and Nino Tsartsidze. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourselves and your students. I wish you good luck.
მოგესალმებით.
ნინო მასწავლებელო.
მოგესალმებით. მე ვარ ნინო tsartsidze, საჩხერის მუნიციპალიტეტის ორღულის საჯარო სკოლის ისტორიის და სამოქალაქო განათლების მასწავლებელი. მადლობა ყველას, მადლობა ამ შესაძლებლობისთვის. ჩვენ წარმოვადგენთ თემას ბულინგი მოზარდებს შორის. იცით რომ ეს მოხშირებული თემა არის დღეს ჩვენს მოზარდებში. ჩვენ ვებრძვით ბულინგს სკოლაში შეძლების დაგვარად, ვცდილობთ მის აღმოფხვრას და როდესაც ხდება მსგავსი ფაქტები, მის აღმოფხვრას ყოველთვის ვახერხებთ უმტკივნეულოდ დიდი რაღაც დეპრესიის გარეშე. მადლობა ყველას, მადლობა ნათია მასწავლებელს.
მადლობა თქვენ ნინო მასწავლებელო. Hello everyone. I'm glad to be here once again. We are from Georgia, from Sajkhare municipality, Orguli public school. As a teacher, Nino Tsartsidze, and our 9th grade students, Barbara Mishvelidze, Vansam Tsartsidze, Ida Lekdelishvili, and David Popkhadze, are here to show you their modest work. Our presentation is about bullying, about child abuse, as Nino teacher said us. We want to show everyone that we are against of any kind of bullying, and especially against violence towards children, because children are our future. They will build better world, I hope so. We want any child to be happy and smiling. I wish you success. I wish you good luck. And I want to thank you for this opportunity. Now our children will show you their presentation, their work. Please, Nino მასწავლებელო გაგვიზიარეთ. ბავშვებო, ისმენთ.
It is really a very important topic. Very.
Hello, my name is Irakli, and I'm going to start our presentation about children abuse. Children abuse can occur everywhere in both wealthy and poor countries, in villages and cities, in large and small families. Violence has a cycle nature. Breaking the cycle of violence against children is one of great importance in order to reduce such practice across different generations and to overcome behavior problems among adults and victims of violence. It is important to understand what society knows about the different forms of violence against children and how it perceives sexual and psychological violence and neglect. Violence against children is an acceptable practice in Georgia. Society believes that violent forms of punishments are more effective than non-violent educational methods. More often, women than men think that violence against children is an acceptable disciplinary punishment.
Barbara, please.
In addition, there is very important information about families living in Georgia. The vast majority of the population, including professionals, teachers, social workers, and police officers, believe that internal family matters concern all in the family and that outsiders should not interfere. This is one of the main hindering factors that prevents reporting and referral of cases of violence against children. Violence is carried out without obstruction and does not raise questions, which further contributes to growth of tolerance toward violence. Please, next slide. The rate of violence against children is high. The level of tolerance toward violence is even higher. And the fact that people don't want to interfere in internal family matters, even when violence occurs, represents a combined and deeply rooted result of widespread practice and tolerant attitudes. If this problem is not resolved, it will not be possible to fully develop children's potential, which in the future will reduce their contribution to the country's human capital and ultimately hinder the country's development and well-being.
A sad reality in Georgia is the prevalence of school bullying, which also puts students' development at risk and directly affects the country's future development. There is no official definition of bullying. However, in the most common definition, it is referred to as intentional aggressive behavior. The main types of bullying include physical, verbal, social, sexual, and cyberbullying. There is no single specific reason why adolescents resort to violence. Violent actions are often determined by the cultural and social environment surrounding the child, society's acceptance of violence, and non-tolerant school environment, factors related to upbringing and others. Anyone can experience bullying. However, adolescents who belong to particularly vulnerable groups are at high risk of being bullied. The consequences of bullying are particularly concerning. Adolescents who engage in bullying are at high risk of dropping out of school and becoming involved in antisocial or criminal activities. In the future, they may also resort to aggressive behavior toward partners or family members.
Adolescents who experience bullying suffer from depression and anxiety and feel lonely. They have low academic performance and are at high risk of suicide. Adolescents who witness bullying are often characterized by anger, helplessness, and guilt due to inaction. They suffer from nightmares and mental health problems increase. It should be noted that even when a school does not implement any anti-bullying program, it still represents an important link which, by creating a positive and supportive classroom environment, contributes to the prevention of bullying. This positively affects school life, making it more enjoyable and successful. Ultimately, build up, this has a positive impact on the future of the state. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Your presentation addressed a topic that is deeply important for every school and every young person. Bullying is not just a school issue, right? It can affect so many things. The overall environment where students learn and grow. That is why conversation like this truly matters. I appreciate that your presentation encouraged awareness, kindness, and support for one another. Creating a safe and respectful atmosphere begins with small actions, right? Empathy and the courage to speak up when something is wrong. Thank you for choosing such a serious and meaningful topic and for reminding us how important respect and understanding are in our daily lives. Thank you so much once again. And now we're moving to our neighboring country, Azerbaijan, and I want to invite amazing teacher, Mrs. Shalala Mamadli. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself and your amazing students. Good luck.
Oh, welcome, Azerbaijan. Welcome, dear Shalala.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, dear Inga. Thank you for, again, for always letting us, Azerbaijani educators and students, be part of this meaningful event. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And I won't keep you long. I would like to start with my dear colleague, Miss, where is she? Miss Wafa. Are you here, dear? Miss Wafa Hamidova and her students. This is her first time, I guess, here. Dear Wafa Hanım, are you here?
Yes. Dear teachers, good evening. We have been waiting for a long time to meet you and to introduce ourselves. I'm working school Gence Physics, Mathematics, Informatics based Lyceum, and here I have participated with my 6 girls from our region, Gence. we are neighborhood, you know that. So today is the sustainable development goal is the main and challenging topic that you have chosen for today. Thank you for invite us. And I really appreciate all your efforts, and all the educators play a crucial role for making our future into bright ones. So this is really this is really effective topic that we have made today. So let's begin with my students, Elvira and Fidan. Are you here?
Yes, hello. Hi, my name is Elvira Guliyeva, and I'm from Azerbaijan, Ganja, and I study at 10th grade in Ganja Physics Informatics and Mathematics-based Lyceum. I'm 16 years old, and my teammate is Fidan.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, my name is Fidan Sadgova, and I'm 16 years old, and I'm currently studying at 10th grade at the Ganja Physics, Mathematics, and Informatics-based Lyceum. And let me skip this. Today, in a brief summary, we'll examine the core dimensions of UN Sustainable Development Goal 3. Which focuses on ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages. And in this presentation, we'll objectively look at the global health data across several critical areas. First of all, we'll examine, as you can see, maternal child health. Second, the ongoing battle against both communicable and non-communicable diseases. Third, the statistical reality of mental health. And finally, the structural challenge surrounding universal healthcare access and safety policies. And let's begin with our first analysis, Vera.
So in this first section, our focus is mainly on maternal and child survival rates globally. So according to international health standards, achieving the SDG 3 targets requires a drastic reduction in maternal mortality. So the data shows that access to professional and modern clinical facilities during childbirth is the only most effective factor in eliminating preventable neonatal deaths. So here our main goal is to provide each family a modern and build them a healthcare network where they feel they don't feel alone and feel supported. And our main goal is that no mother or child should face death risks due to poor healthcare during childbirth.
And here the slides address the ongoing global battle against communicable diseases. So while epidemics like malaria and tuberculosis are often viewed as issues of the past, they still affect millions annually. And statistical evidence proves the breaking the chain of transmission requires a dual approach, like securing clean water infrastructure and establishing stigma-free medical testing. Also, malaria is a life-threatening blood disease caused by a parasite, and tuberculosis is a serious infectious disease that primarily attacks the lungs, but though like it can attack other parts of the body as well. Okay.
Now we're moving on to non-communicable diseases and mental health. So here the data shows that chronic physical illnesses cannot be treated effectively without addressing emotional well-being. Looking at the myths and facts we have on this slide, it's clear that public health strategies must treat therapy and mental health care as standard components of holistic recovery. Most people believe that, for example, chronic diseases only affect older people because it's more common between them. But the fact is that non-communicable diseases affect all ages and it's important to screen it early for everyone.
And here we highlighted systemic health barriers, specifically healthcare access, substance abuse, and public injuries specifically. Universal health coverage is crucial because unexpected mental bills are a leading cause of economic crisis for families worldwide. And furthermore, international research classifies addiction as a complex medical condition rather than a moral failure, requiring structured rehabilitation rather than isolation.
So on this next slide, we analyze global data on reproductive care and family planning. So studies consistently demonstrate that integrating reproductive health education into national frameworks and drastically improves community well-being. Providing access to accurate medical information empowers individuals to make safe and evidence-based choices for their futures and family planning.
To conclude, the metrics and targets under SDG 3 demonstrate that global well-being is entirely dependent on building comprehensive, accessible healthcare systems. Whether addressing chronic physical diseases or mental health struggles, the data reminds us that a sustainable future is only possible when healthcare security is guaranteed for everyone. So thank you for your time and attention. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much for your thoughtful presentation about the third Sustainable Development Goal. This goal is closely connected to the quality of people's lives, as you said and mentioned. I liked that you focused on the importance of awareness and healthy habits, especially for young people. Your ideas reminded us that a healthier society creates stronger communities and a better future for everyone. Thank you once again for presenting such an essential topic in a clear and engaging way. Thanks. And now we're
Ellen, just a second. I think we have also from Azerbaijan, dear Shalala.
Okay. Yeah, I have 4 students left.
Yes, you can continue and finish.
Nana and Aidan, please. Can you share your presentation with us today?
Hello, everyone.
Azerbaijan is always rock.
Thank you.
Is everything clear here? Good evening, everyone. Before starting my presentation, I would like to ask you to imagine something important for a moment. A world where people throw away food while millions still suffer from hunger. A world where products are used for only a few minutes, but remain on Earth for hundreds of years. The frightening thing is that this thing is not a problem. Actually, it is not a scene from a science fiction movie. In many ways, it is already becoming reality. I am Fidan Senova, a 9th grade student at school number 43 in Azerbaijan, Ganja. Today, together with my partner, Aydan Garibova, I would like to talk about responsible consumption and production, also known as Sustainable Development Goal 12.
Good evening, respected teachers and dear participants. Firstly, it's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Aydan Garibova, and I'm a 10th grade student at school number 24 in Ganja, in Azerbaijan. I'm truly honored to be part of this project. Thank you for giving me this valuable opportunity. Now, let me introduce our presentation and share some information about it. I want to talk to you about plastic pollution, one of the biggest environmental problems in the world. Every day, millions of plastic bottles, bags, and packaging materials are thrown away after being used only once. Unfortunately, many of these plastics end up in rivers, forests, and oceans instead of being recycled. Plastic is very dangerous because it doesn't disappear quickly. Some plastic products can take hundreds of years to decompose. During this time, they pollute nature and harm animals. For example, sea turtles often mistake plastic bags for food. Wild birds and fish can become trapped in plastic waste or accidentally eat it. Plastic pollution also affects humans. Tiny plastic particles called microplastics have been found in water, food, and even inside the human body. It shows that pollution is not only harming nature, but also our own health.
Food waste is another serious issue. Around the world, enormous amounts of food are wasted every day, while millions of people still struggle with hunger. In many homes, food is thrown away simply because too much was bought or prepared. According to the United Nations, around 1/3 of all food produced globally is wasted every year. Sometimes the problem is not the lack of resources, but the careless way resources are used. This issue became much more personal for me during a US Embassy environmental program that I participated in. Together with other participants, we helped clean polluted areas near the Ganja River. Before that experience, environmental pollution felt distant to me, something I only heard about in documentaries, news reports, or TV shows. However, seeing large amounts of waste with my own eyes completely changed my perspective. What shocked me most was the realization that every piece had once passed through someone's hands. Someone had touched it, used it for a few minutes, and then forgot about it completely. At that moment, I understood something important. Environmental destruction doesn't suddenly appear in oceans, rivers, or lakes. It appears in ordinary daily habits made by humans, repeated without thinking.
I also had a personal experience related to this issue. Last year, during the Year of Solidarity for the Sake of the World, my classmates and I participated in a cleaning campaign in Han Garden in Amu City. We collected and cleaned plastic waste from the area, and even though it was a small action, we were able to contribute to making nature cleaner. I truly believe that sometimes the steps we consider small can become very important actions for protecting the lives of living creatures and our planet. However, small actions can make a big difference. People can use reusable bags instead of plastic bags, choose glass or metal bottles instead of plastic ones, and recycle more often. If everyone becomes more responsible, we can reduce plastic pollution and create a cleaner, healthier future for our planet.
In conclusion, responsible consumption isn't only about protecting nature. It is also about the kind of society we're creating and the value we choose to live by. Perhaps one person cannot change the entire world alone, but if people become more conscious about what they buy, use, or waste, the future can still be different. Because sometimes the future of the planet is not shaped by huge decisions, but also by the small choices people make every single day.
Every product we buy,
Every resource we waste,
affects our planet.
There is no planet B.
The choice is ours. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you too.
We have left only one presentation. If you let me, I introduce them.
Yes, of course.
Okay, the last one. Finally, Fatima and Esma, please, can you share your presentation with us? Fatima and Esma, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm waiting for Esma.
Okay. First, you introduce yourself, Fatima.
Hello, good
everyone,
evening, everyone.
please.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Fatima Mirzalieva, and I'm from Azerbaijan. I'm 16 years old and a 10th grade student in Janzer right now. And we will talk about education. And I'm waiting for my partner.
Are you here, Esma? Can you hear us? Is there any connectivity problem?
Yes, I think she have internet problem. But
It
you
says
can.
that she's joining.
Isma, are you here? Okay, let's search the name. Maybe.
Vafa teacher, if you want, in order
Yeah,
to
you continue.
continue, yeah. And then
Yeah.
when Emma joins, you can continue. Okay, so today I'm
Thank you for sharing your time with us, Shalala teacher. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
But after you, maybe, yeah.
Yes, of course. Your students will present after us. Okay, so today I'm joining with two of my students, Sadiq Shukurov and Tonar Mehdiev. So
Yeah, I am ready.
let me just start sharing.
Yes.
Okay, I hope it's visible now.
Sadiq is with us always. We love him.
Yes, he loves presenting at all events. So can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am start.
Mm-hmm.
Hello everyone, my name is Sadiq Shirov. I am 16 years old. I am Azerbaijan. My school name is General Muhammad Sadov Secondary School. Today I am going to talk to you about human rights and justice, which is one of the topics of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Human rights are basic rights and freedoms that every person in the world has from British. They are not given by the government and they belong to all people equally. These rights protect human dignity, freedom and equality without any discrimination. Next slide. Example of human rights. Human rights include important examples such as the right to education, freedom of speech, the right to life and safety, freedom of religion, and equality before the law. Next slide, please. Justice means fairness and equality in just society. Laws protect everyone in the same way, and people who break the law are treated fairly. Next slide, please. Human rights are very important because they protect people from unfair treatment, help create a peaceful society, and ensure freedom and dignity for everyone. Next slide, please. However, in the world today, problems like discrimination, violence, and injustice still exist. That is why it is important for all of us to respect human rights and treat others equally. Next slide, please. Yeah, in a summary, human rights and justice are essential for a better world. A fair society can only be built with respect, equality, and justice. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your pay attention.
Thank you so much, Sadiq. And now,
Thank you very much.
And next is Tunar. Just let me share this. Yeah. Tunar, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, tell me when it's visible, please.
Hello everybody, I am Tunar Mehdiev. I am 15 years old. My school name is Marksejev, named secondary school. What is zero hunger? Zero hunger is a global goal to end hunger in the world. It is one of the 7 Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations. The aim is to ensure everyone has access to enough, safe, and nutritious food. causes of hungers, poverty and employment, war and conflicts, climate change and natural disaster, food waste. Solutions to achieve zero hunger, support for farms and agriculture, reduce food waste, improving food distribution system, using modern farming technologies. Summary: Hunger is a serious global problem affecting millions of people. Achieving zero hunger means of healthy and fair world for all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Tunar. And now I hand it over to Ms. Wafa.
Okay, thank you, Shalala teacher, for again sharing your turn with us. Esma, are you here, my dear? Meanwhile, Esma has some internet problems. Sorry for the problem again. Now you are here. Yes, Esma, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, my dear, it's your turn. Good luck.
Just
Can you share your screen, Esma? Everyone waits you.
Can't you see?
No, we can't see, my dear. Let's try again. One more.
I'm sharing my screen.
Again, you share, please. But we can't see your presentation now.
Yes, it's coming now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, again, please.
Again, yeah, again.
Don't worry.
Everything. Yes, everything.
We are with us.
Yeah,
With
Esma,
you.
there's some problem with your phone, maybe?
Turn
Turn off your camera.
Yes,
Can you
yes.
see now?
Turn off your camera, Esma. Maybe there is some internet problem because your internet is weak. Maybe at the same time you can join with your camera. Now try to start. You can share? Elvira. Okay, sorry, dear teachers. Elvira, are you here? Esma, can you send your presentation to Elvira? WhatsApp directly, please. And Elvira, share her screen.
Yes. Or you can share.
Yeah, we share it. Okay, to our WhatsApp group, Esma, can you send?
Yes, I'm sending now.
Okay, I think we can move the next teacher and then we again.
I sent.
Ellen?
Okay.
Yes, just invite next teacher and then.
Before I invite, I want to give feedback, like previous.
Yes, of course, you can. Thank you.
Yes. First of all, thank you for your self presentations. Each of you were very amazing. So good health and well-being, the goal is closely connected to the quality of people's lives, and your presentation showed why physical and mental health should always remain a global priority. I like that you focused on the importance of awareness, prevention, and healthy habits, especially for young people. Thank you for presenting such essential topic.
Thank you. It's ready for a while. Sorry, my dear. It's ready.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Esma and Fatima. Can you share my screen, dear teachers?
It's visible, yes.
Yeah, okay, begin, my dears. No, it's too late. Begin. Be quick, please.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Sustainable Development Goal 4, which is the quality education. Education is one of the important things in human life. It helps people gain knowledge, improve their future, and build successful careers. However, not every child in the world has equal access to education. In this presentation, we'll talk about the importance of quality education, the problem many students face, and possible solutions. Quality education means giving every person the opportunity to learn in a safe and supportive environment. It's not only about going to school. Students also need qualified teachers, good learning materials, and equal opportunities. Education helps people and young learners to improve their lives. The United Nations created Sustainable Development Goal 4 to make sure that all children and young people can receive good education. Fatima, you.
I will talk about problems in education. Unfortunately, millions of children around the world still cannot receive proper education. One of the main reasons is poverty. Some families cannot afford school supplies or transportation. In some countries, children must work instead of studying to support their families. Another major problem is the lack of schools and teachers in some areas. Because of these problems, many young people lose important educational opportunities.
So, Esma?
Why education matters? Education has a powerful impact on people and society. When people receive good education, they can find better jobs and improve their quality of life. Education also helps reduce poverty and unemployment. In addition, educated people are more likely to help their communities and make positive change in society. Education is also important for countries because it supports economic growth and development.
Next page.
Fatima?
Next page.
Yeah.
No, next page. Can you just switch up? Yes. Recent statistics show that access to education is improving worldwide. In 2021, about 87% of children had access to primary education. By 2024, this number increased to approximately 89%. However, millions of children are still out of school because of poverty, war, and lack of resources. Next one. Knowledge is power. Power lies in knowledge. No one can achieve superiority over another in any other way. These profound words were spoken by our great poet and philosopher of the 12th century, Nizami Janjavi. He is a monumental figure of Azerbaijani and world literature, famous for his Khamsa. Centuries ago, Nizami used his poetry to defend universal values such as wisdom, justice, and human dignity. Next one. In conclusion, a key to success. In conclusion, education is a basic human right, and every child deserves the opportunity to learn. If governments, schools, and individuals work together, we can create a better and more equal future for everyone. And thank you for listening.
Thank you, dear Fatima and Esma. Thank you, dear educators and Shalara teacher. Huge thanks for you.
You're welcome, my dear. Thank you.
Giving a chance to join this really beneficial conversation. And I truly appreciate all your efforts, students and educators. And as educators, I believe that education is not only academic knowledge, it's also about raising responsibility, thoughtful and active citizens care about the future of our communities and our worlds. And the Sustainable Development Goals remind us, each of us have lots of responsibilities to create a better future for ourselves. Today, my students and I are not only listen, but to contribute to our future generations. Young people bring energy, creativity, and fresh perspectives, and I believe their voices are essential in conversations about sustainable development goals. I'm really proud to be a part of these conferences, and I hope this meeting will inspire everyone for giving their own opportunities and sharing their own thoughtful ideas. Thank you once again. I really appreciate all your efforts, the educators and the students. Thank you for everything.
Dear
Thank
Inga,
you very
I'm
much.
so grateful to you and to your wonderful team for creating this wonderful opportunity for our students. And big thanks go to all the educators that encourage their students. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your presentations on the first of all, fourth sustainable development goal. You emphasized how important education is for personal growth. It was interesting to hear your ideas about how access to education can change lives and help build stronger societies. Your presentation reminds that education is not only about knowledge, but also about developing. Thanks for sharing such an important topics, and I want to highlight previous presentations also, like human rights. Thank you for your presentation. You clearly showed why protecting people's rights and ensuring justice are essential for building a fair and equal society, and this is my one of the favorite issues also. Also, we had zero hunger presentation. Thanks for this. Also, you highlighted very serious global challenge and explained how food security is connected to health, education, and development. Thank you so much. Yes, also teachers. And we are moving to Georgia again, and we have amazing teacher, Mrs. Pikria Tamliani. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself, your students, and I wish you good luck.
გამარჯობა, ისმის ჩემი ხმა, ხომ? კიდევ ერთხელ გამარჯობა, მოგიკითხავთ დიდი პატივისცემით, საუკეთესო სურვილებით, სიყვარულით. ელენეს ანამ სხვებზე გადავალ, მინდა გითხრა, რომ ჩვენი მომავალი თაობის ნათელი მაგალითი ხარ. ისინი ძალიან, წინამძღოლი, წინამძღოლით მათ აძლევს მაგალითს, თუ როგორი უნდა იყოს მომავალი თაობა. მადლობა ამისათვის, ძალიან დიდი მადლობა. მადლობა საოცარ გუნდს იმისათვის, რომ გვაქვს ამ პლატფორმაზე საშუალება ჩვენი მომავალი თაობა ვაზიაროთ იმ უდიდეს მადლს, რომელსაც ამ შემთხვევაში ჰქვია ერთმანეთისთვის აზრის გაზიარება, ხმა მომავალს. ზუსტად ეს არის, რომ ეს არის სიტყვა სახვალიო, ეს არის სიტყვა სამომავლო, რომელიც აუცილებლად გამოიღებს შედეგს. ჩემი მოსწავლეები მდგრადი განვითარების ერთ-ერთ მიზანზე, არა შიმშილს, გააკეთებენ პრეზენტაციას. ისინი წლების წინაც იყვნენ აქ პატარები, ჩემს კალთას ამოფარებულნი, ასე ვთქვათ, დღეს უკვე დამოუკიდებლად გამოდიან, გააზიარებენ. კიდევ ერთხელ ძალიან დიდი მადლობა. დიდი მადლობა იმისათვის, რომ ესოდენ ზრუნავთ მომავალ თაობაზე. ქალბატონო ინგა, ბატონო კახაბერ, ქალბატონო ნინო, ქალბატონო მარიამ, საოცარო ადამიანებო, ჩემო ელენე, კიდევ ერთხელ მინდა რომ ძალიან ბევრმა გნახოს, რომ იყო мотиваცია მათთვის, რომ ყოველთვის თქვან სათქმელი, არასდროს არ დაიხიონ უკან და შეეროდეთ მათ, რომ ყველაფერი ყოველთვის გამოუვათ. მინდა წარმატება გისურვოთ, წარმატება თითოეულ გამომსვლელს. თქვენ ხართ ჩვენი სამყაროს ღირსეული, ნათელი და საიმედო მომავალი. წინ, ყოველთვის წინ. წარმატებას გისურვებთ, ლიზი, დავიწყოთ. ლიზი, დაიწყე.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, my dear. Okay. Hello. We're from Tbilisi Public School number 47. And today, Elena, my friend, And me, Rizika Genawa, will talk about Sustainable Development Goal number 1, which is about no poverty. Nowadays, poverty is often seen as just a financial issue, a lack of money or income, but in reality, its impact is far more profound. Poverty quietly affects almost every part of daily life, and that is what makes it such a crucial global issue. What is especially astonishing is how one problem can slowly lead to so many others. When families live in poverty, they may struggle to afford nutritious meals or access to clean drinking water. Without drinkable water and proper sanitation, people become more vulnerable to infections and chronic diseases. As health problems grow, many cannot afford proper healthcare or medical treatment, which only makes daily life more difficult. And the effects just do not stop there. Children growing up in these conditions often miss school, struggle to concentrate, or leave education completely in order to support their families. Instead of developing knowledge and skills for the future, many are forced to focus only on survival. Over time, this limits opportunities, increases unemployment, and weakens entire communities. One difficulty slowly creates another that forms a chain reaction that becomes remarkably hard to break. What makes this issue so essential is that poverty rarely affects only one generation. A child raised without stable living conditions, healthcare, or quality education may face same struggles in adulthood later on. In many cases, the cycle simply repeats itself. That is why poverty is connected to so many other challenges at the same time. It logically messes up the other SDGs, such as quality education, which is SDG number 4, clean water and sanitation, SDG number 6, and good health and well-being, which is SDG number 3. As these struggles continue, people often lose not only stability, but also hope for a better future. Constant financial pressure, uncertainty, and the lack of basic necessities can make people feel trapped in circumstances they cannot easily and just simply escape. Over time, poverty begins to affect not only physical living conditions, but also confidence, motivation, and the ability to imagine a more secure future. Even though poverty is discussed more often in developing countries, it exists everywhere. In many societies, people still struggle with homelessness, hunger, financial insecurity, or unequal access to healthcare and education. The circumstances may look different, but the human impact remains deeply real. While researching this topic, we realized something remarkable. People often underestimate how important basic necessities truly are until they are no longer guaranteed. Access to food, clean water, shelter, healthcare, and education may seem normal to some people, yet millions still live without them every day. At the same time, positive change can be spread just as powerfully. When people gain access to healthcare, stable jobs, quality education, and safe living conditions, entire communities become stronger. Future generations are given more opportunities, and economies develop more steadily. Societies become more stable overall.
Hello, now I will continue. This is why addressing poverty is not simply an act of charity. It is a necessary step toward the long-term development and better future. Real progress becomes impossible when millions of people are still being left behind. We believe that avoiding responsibility is not acceptable. Even in small ways, we feel it is our shared duty to help our parents and bring back at least a part of their childhood. With this in mind, we organized an event with our classmates. We collected drawing notebooks, long-lasting food, and clothes in our classroom and brought them to a family with young children. Together, we created a small but meaningful moment of support and joy, something that even briefly gave them a feeling of care and childhood again. One of the most essential ways to reduce poverty is by starting with basic necessities that many people still live without. Improving access to clean drinking water, affordable health care, and education can already make
Continue. Continue, don't worry. Yes.
Education can already make a significant difference in people's daily lives. Schools and local communities can organize support programs for families, while governments can create more stable job opportunities and financial support systems. Even small actions such as donations, volunteering, or community projects can help people feel supported and give children better living conditions and opportunities for the future. In conclusion, poverty is not just about financial struggle. It creates a chain reaction that affects health, education, stability, and people's future opportunities. What makes this issue especially crucial is that its effects can continue across generations if no action is taken. Even small efforts can make a meaningful difference, and when communities work together, positive change becomes possible. Creating a better future begins with ensuring that basic human needs and opportunities are not something only some people can access, but something everyone deserves. Thanks for attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation. It was very amazing. You clearly showed how serious the problem of hunger and poverty still is in the world and how it affects millions of people every day. It was meaningful to hear about the importance of reducing food waste, supporting vulnerable communities, and working together to ensure that everyone has access to enough nutritious food. Thank you so much once again for sharing such an important message with us. And now it's time to invite our next teacher, Mrs. Maya Abdeladze. Welcome there. Introduce yourself, your students, and good luck.
Okay. Maya Abdeladze, I don't know. She's with us. Oh,
მოგესალმებით.
Aha, yes, მოგესალმებით ქალბატონ Maya.
დიდი მადლობათ, რომ ეს შესაძლებლობისთვის ახალგაზრდების ასეთი ლამაზი საიდისთვის საუბრებისთვის და დიდი ძალიან მოხარული ვარ, რომ ახალგაზრდებს ასეთი შესაძლებლობა აქვს. მე მინდა წარმოგიდგინოთ ჩემი ეკო-კლუბი, რომელმაც წარმოგიდგინოთ პრეზენტაცია დასული ტერიტორიების შესახებ. ეხლა დავაზიარებ.
მადლობა, სანამ თქვენ გააზიარებთ, დიდი მოკითხვა ქალბატონ ფიქრიას, დიდი მადლობა მის არჩეულებრივ მოსწავლეებს და წარმატებები.
მადლობა.
მადლობა თქვენ ქალბატონო ინგა ყველაფრისა.
გაიხარეთ. აი, ზიარდება თქვენი პრეზენტაციაც. Yes. What's this?
დესკტოპის
მე მგონი ხო, დესკტოპი. ეს აი, დიახ.
ხედავთ ჩვენს ეკრანს?
დიახ, აი, ვხედავთ თქვენს პრეზენტაციას. აი, ზიარდება. Yes. Good luck.
Hello, everyone. This is Rocket's Public School, and today we're going to talk about the importance and benefits of protected areas. The speakers are Kakhaber Chakvetadze, Inga Kharchilava, Inga Kharchilava, and Zivzivadze. Protected natural areas, PNAs, have a long history. The world's first protected area was established in 1872 in the USA, Yellowstone National Park. It is distinguished by geysers, forests, and rich wildlife. However, long before that, there were areas in different parts of the world that had a special protected status. In India, 2,000 years ago, there were already special areas where certain natural resources were protected. The inhabitants of Africa called such a place sacred groves. In Europe, it was typical. Wait a minute. It was typical for kings or simply the rich to create areas with protected status for hunting. The role of protected areas in combating climate change, the importance and role of protected areas in protecting the environment and mitigating climate change is vital. It plays an important role in preserving biodiversity. There are areas that are designed to protect unique natural landscapes as well as rare and endangered species of flora and fauna. The protected areas are essential for the well-being of nature, people, and future generations. Nature conservation, protecting unique ecosystems, plants, and animals, reducing the risk of extinction, saving rare and endangered species, natural resource protection, preserving forests, waters, and soil, scientific research, studying the environment and gaining new knowledge, ecological education, raising awareness of nature and conservation among people, recreation and tourism, creating opportunities for people to relax and interact with nature without damaging environment. Global warming is one of the most serious environmental challenges facing our planet today. It is caused by increase and release of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere caused by human activities including industry, transport, and agriculture, as well as wars. Global warming causes climate change which affects ecosystems, weather patterns, resources, and human health. Protected areas as guardians of nature's balance, mitigating the negative effects of climate change and maintaining environmental stability. Forests absorb carbon dioxide, thereby reducing global warming. Producing oxygen, plants improve air quality, conserving moisture, forests, and water bodies. Regulate air humidity and precipitation, balancing temperatures, natural ecosystems reduce extremes of heat or cold, protecting soil, reducing erosion affects local climatic conditions. Healthy ecosystems naturally reduce the damage from natural disasters and protect the environment. This happens through several mechanisms. Forests reduce flooding. Trees and plants absorb rainwater, slowing its rapid flow and reducing the risk of flooding. Soil stabilization. Plant roots stabilize the soil and reduce the risk of landslides and erosion. Wind protection. Forest belts weaken strong winds and reduce the impact of storms. Natural water filtration. Wetlands and riverine ecosystems clean water and regulate its level. Temperature regulation. Vegetation reduces the impact of heat waves. Coastal protection. Coastal ecosystems, such as wetlands and dunes, reduce the force of waves and storms. Thus, a real ecosystem acts as a natural protective barrier that reduces the severity of natural events and protects both the environment and people. Endemic species are plants and animals that are found only in one specific area and nowhere else in the world. That is why their protection is especially important. A healthy ecosystem and appropriate climatic conditions play a major role in their protection. There are many important protected areas in Georgia that protect unique nature and endemic species. According to UISN, there are 106 protected areas in Georgia of 6 different categories, namely 14 state reserves, 15 national parks, 45 natural monuments, 25 protected areas, 6 protected landscapes, and 1 multi-purpose area. It is the net worthy according to 2026 data. The area of protected areas is 900,93,982 hectares, which is approximately 14.26% of the territory of Georgia. Wetland ecosystems such as marshes, peatlands, and fens regulate water level, reducing flood risk and retain moisture during droughts. It is protect these unique ecosystems that our Ramsar Convention was established on February 2, 1971 in the city of Rasmar, which is an international agreement on the conservation and sustainable use for wetlands. Today, 138 countries are members of the Rasmar Convention, and about 1,366 wetlands have been declared so-called Rasmar sites. The total area is 190.6 million hectares. Georgia joined the Rasmar Convention in 1996. From the territories of our country, the flooded wetlands of the Caucasus lowland and the Ispani swamps near Kobaleti have been declared Ramsar sites.
Ispan 1 and Ispan 2 preserve archaeological. Ispan 1 and Ispan 2 preserve archaeological remains of the 4 and 3 center BC. It is one of the wonder of nature. It is like a lake above the soil surface, which is covered with 25-45 cm chicks pagum, most like a blanket. It is never covered with water. Ispan plantains are not only a unique natural wonder, but also play a very important role in the ecosystems. Pagnum must absorb water like a coal and protect Kobaleti from flooding. Pagnum can retain much more water than its own weight, therefore it is considered a water reservoir in nature. And Kobaleti's National Park is a natural heritage site of world importance, which is a unique wetland ecosystem. It is an important place for migration birds. Beautiful views in Palestine and Pichori. It is often said that the place is like the Georgian Amazon. The landscape of the Arabic Crete is amazing views where the river, forest, mountains, and historical buildings merge into one. A genuinely reservoir rich blue water and mountain views and a Nuri Castle, a historical complex located on the banks of the Arabic. Godauri mountain views and tourist trails fasten over the confluence of the black and white Arabic. Trusa Gorge is like a fairy tale worldwide. Valleys and green meadows, colorful mineral springs, travertines and natural minerals, terrace, snow-capped mountains and cliffs, a system of rivers and small waterfalls, abandoned village and old tower Zakagori fortress. The landscape of Tusheti creates a sense of wild and free nature where mountains, stone village and cold rivers merge into one big living picture. Omalo is the main village of Tusheti, Castle Towers, historic defensive towers, Tartlo, a beautiful stone village, Shenako, traditional architecture and views, Abandoned is one of the most impressive roads in Georgia. Lagodehi National Park is the first official national reserve in our country, and it is home to almost 2/3 of Georgia's plant species, where pristine forests have been preserved. Borjo-Kharagaulis National Park is one of the largest national parks in Europe. It is distinguished by its forests, rich flora and fauna, and clean air. Washlovani is a place, a semi-desert tube landscape where animals and plants live, where the nature of Georgia takes on a completely different look, wild, dry, colorful, and mysterious, which even reminds many travelers of the African savanna. Ajamiti Reserve is considered one of the best examples of Colchia forest. Here we encountered in Meriti Oak and Red Oak groves, which are listed in the Red Book and are of practical importance for the natural heritage of Georgia. I live near this forest, and it is a forest that cheers me up and makes me happy every day. Tusheti National Park is a mountains region's unique national and traditional cultural preserved. Tirol Forest Park, a place known for its very humid and green forest, one of the wettest zones in Georgia. Azbeki National Park located in the Caucasus Mountains, known for its impressive views and alpine ecosystem. Algeti National Park mountains area covered with forest, distinguished by its biodiversity and clean air. Javakheti National Park, an area distinguished by volcanic lakes and steppe ecosystem. Kincha waterfall, one of the highest and most impressive waterfalls in Georgia. Sataplia, famous for its dinosaur footprints and unique nature. Promethe Cave, beautiful karst cave with stalactites and stalagmites. Martul Canyon, beautiful canyon with waterfalls and clean water. There are many protected areas around the world, unique nature and endemic species. There are some famous examples: the Amazon rainforest, the largest tropical forest known for its enormous biodiversity and important role in climate regulation. Serengeti National Park, famous for its large migration of wild beasts. Galapagos Islands, unique islands where many endemic species are found. Kruger National Park, one of the most famous parks in Africa, where the Big Five are protected. Komodo National Park, the place where the largest lizard in the world lives, the Komodo dragon. Banff National Park, one of the Canada's national parks, famous for its mountains, lakes, and wildfire. Fiordland National Park, an area with unique forests and rainforests home to rare birds. Jizagua Valley, natural area with colorful lakes and rich biodiversity. The picturesque Jizagua Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is known for its crystal clear lakes, waterfalls, and colorful forests. It's one of China's most iconic natural wonders. Piltoys Lakes National Park, famous for its blue lakes and waterfalls, UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sagarmatha National Park covers the Everest region and protects high altitude ecosystem and unique species. Torres del Paine National Park, one of the most beautiful parks in South America, famous for its glaciers and peaks.
Is a protected area a source of pride for us? It seems that we love nature, but somewhere deep down in our souls, and only recently have we begun to understand that we will have to live by its law and not by our own. That is why in the modern world much attention is paid to the environmental education of children starting from preschool age. This is a key not only the successful development of protected areas, but also the preservation of the environment as a whole. I would like to know Georgia with its unique biodiversity and high endemism belong to the 36 biological hotspots of the year. So these areas of the highest global priority for nature protection and conservation. A deer restoration program has been launched in Algety National Park. 9 individuals have been released into the wild in 2026. More than 500,000 pounds of the brook trout species included in the Red Book of Georgia were released into rivers in 18 protected areas in 2025. The restoration of others has been underway in the Vashlavani protected area since 2013, and their number exceeds 500 individuals. To 300 immersion works and 1,200 Georgian work saplings were planted in the Geometry Reserve in 2022-2026. 800 cups, 300 cultures presents, and 115 canals returned to the world in 2020. 4 protected areas are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The protected area and includes the International Conservation. Rocket Eka Club actually participates in competitions announced by the Ministry of Environmental Protection, includes the project Protecting the Nature of our country. I am glad that my essay on the topic, the importance and benefits of protected areas, won in 2025. The average ceremony was held in Lagodekhi National Park. I should also mention that the Eka Club was awarded an educational through the Sataplia Cave. There's a competition drawings made by my club members. In 2026, a student from our school won a drawing competition on the same topic, and the awards ceremony was held in the Navinacheli Cave. Finally, we must understand that protected areas are not just placed to visit, they are a legacy from the past, which we have inherited from the older generation and must pass on the future. In the area of climate change, they remind us that nature still has the power to restore itself if we allow it to. Therefore, the choice is ours today. Either we will lose this precious treasure, or we will protect and preserve it. If we choose the right path, one day nature itself will respond to us with clean air, green forests, and balanced temperature. Thank you for attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation. You highlighted very important environmental issues related to climate actions, the protection of life on land, and Your examples were interesting, were beautiful. Thanks for that. It was interesting to hear how climate change affects ecosystem, biodiversity, and our everyday lives, and why urgent actions is needed to protect nature. Thank you for sharing such important and relevant topic.
No, thank you, and I wish you best of luck. It is a really important project for us, and yeah, we're so thankful.
Thank you. Okay, now I want to invite next amazing Georgian teachers, Nino Tsartsidze, Lela Gazashvili, and Khatuna Mametsarashvili. Welcome, dears. Good luck.
გამარჯობა, დავით არაბაშვილი გერთვები ჩინის საჯარო სკოლიდან. და თქვენს ნებართვით დავიწყებ გავაზიარებ ეკრანს და დავიწყებ პრეზენტაციას.
Რა თქმა უნდა, წარმატებით.
ორი წუთით ეკრანის გაზიარების პრობლემა მაქვს. თუ ზიარდება ეკრანი?
არა, არ ჩანს.
აშკარად პრობლემა.
ჩვენ გვაქვს თქვენი პრეზენტაცია. ერთი წუთი ვნახოთ.
არ არის გადმოგზავნილი.
ახლა თუ ზიარდება. So, hello everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm excited to introduce our new project, the EcoSchool initiative. So this initiative is a student-led movement designed to build a greener, healthier, and more sustainable school environment. We truly believe that schools shouldn't just be places where we learn about the world, but where we actually learn how to protect it. After all, even the smallest actions can create big changes for our planet. So why does it matter? Every day, environmental challenges are growing around the world, and schools are actually part of both the problem and the solution. Think about it. Daily waste from hundreds of students, unnecessary electricity usage in empty classrooms, water wasted through open taps, and a general lack of awareness. Many of us don't even realize how our daily habits affect the environment. That's why we want to change the narrative and prove that small conscious actions can lead to massive global changes. Our goals are clear. We want to move away from just reading about problems in textbooks and instead become a part of the solution. First, we aim to raise awareness and educate everyone about environmental responsibility. Second, we want to reduce waste, specifically plastic, food, and materials. Third, we will save resources by conserving water and energy across the campus. And finally, we want to build leadership by empowering youth, the students, to take charge of these hands-on eco-activities. Drop by drop water conversation. Our first major campaign is called Drop by Drop, focusing on water conservation. Water is incredibly precious, and yet it is wasted every single day. Through this campaign, we will place posters and QR codes with eco tips near things, launch water-saving challenges between different classes, and even conduct school-wide water audits to see where we can improve. Remember our main slogan for this campaign, every drop counts. Next is Turn It Off, energy saving. Next up is our energy campaign, Turn It Off. It's so common to see lights or boards left on in empty classrooms. To turn students into energy guardians, we will be placing reminder stickers near every light switch and launching classroom competitions to see who can reduce energy used the most. We will also appoint student monitors to track daily usage and make a conscious effort to use natural daylight whenever possible. Next is eco-cafeteria and recycling. Now let's talk about waste. Single-use plastic is one of the biggest pollution sources. Our eco-cafeteria initiative will promote reusable bottles, establish proper waste separation stations, and encourage healthy, low-waste food choices. Combined with recycling and creativity, we will set up recycling station across campus and host fun events like eco art exhibitions and recycled fashion shows to prove that waste can actually be turned into something beautiful. Next is green spaces and digital innovation. We are also combining nature, technology, and education to make sustainability interactive. Our plan includes planting flowers, trees, and indoor plants to transform school spaces. But we are adding a digital twist. We will use QR codes on plants so you can scan them to learn eco facts, host eco podcasts to share green stories, and even set up tech-enhanced smart gardens for hands-on modern learning. Next is international cooperation. Environmental challenges don't stop at borders, and neither should we. Through international programs like Erasmus+, our school will connect with partner schools worldwide. This will allow us to exchange eco-friendly ideas, organize joint online activities, and share our sustainability projects globally. International collaboration helps us understand that protecting our planet is a shared global responsibility. Next is expected results. What do we expect to achieve? We are aiming for lasting positive change. We expect a greener campus that is cleaner and more beautiful. We expect fewer resources wasted with measurable reductions in water and energy consumption. Most importantly, we want to foster stranger awareness among students and help everyone build lifelong habits that they will carry with them long after they graduate. Next is the conclusion, more than a project. To wrap things up, this is more than a project. The Eco-Friendly School Initiative is a step toward building a more conscious, responsible, and sustainable future, one classroom at a time. We invite every student, teacher, and administrator to join us. You can get involved by joining a campaign, spreading the word to your friends, and acting daily. Remember, every small choice makes a big difference. Thank you for your attention, and we are so grateful that we've been an opportunity to use your platform as our voice and to reach wider audiences. So really thank you for it.
Thank you very much for your presentation and ecological issue as well as related projects. You clearly showed how important it is to take care of our environment and to think about the impact of human activity on nature. It was interesting to hear about like different initiatives and practical actions that can help protect to improve our surroundings. Thank you. And I think from your school is another students, right?
Not this time, actually.
Okay.
I presented the idea, but we all worked on it.
Oh,
Okay, great. Thank you.
It's a group work, so yeah.
Yes, thank you. Our next Georgian amazing teacher will be Khatia Khabashvili. Welcome there. Introduce yourself, your student, and good luck.
Hello, everyone. I'm a civic education teacher representing Gori Public School number 10. Today, my wonderful students will talk about the fight against climate change. I wish all the best of luck. Thank you. Anna, please.
Hello, my name is Anna. Our presentation is about climate change. But firstly, I would like to talk about our school. We represent Gori's 10th public school. Our school is a bright example on how education can help people build a sustainable future. Our school works hard so that students will learn to take care of our planet. We participate in different activities that teaches us about the environment. A great example for this is our school's civic education club called Neothemida. Club members do some activities that fight against climate change, such as cleaning schoolyards, recycling, and so on. Now I would like to talk about United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 13. Goal 13 is climate action. Its official title is Take Urgent Action to Fight Climate Change and Its Impacts. What does this mean? This goal means that humanity no longer has time for inaction and we must act to save our planet. To achieve this goal, three main things need to be done. For example, mitigations, education and raising awareness, and also adaptation to a new reality. We also need to build a sustainable infrastructure and change agriculture. Thank you.
Georgia facing climate change. With this unique landscape, Georgia is particularly vulnerable to climate fluctuations. Climate change is not a problem for the distant North Pole, it is really for our mountains and valleys. Melting glaciers. Caucasus glaciers are the primary guarantors of our wet water resources, and they are disappearing. Frequent and prolonged droughts in eastern Georgia directly impacting agriculture. Floods and landslides. Catastrophic floods in the west often resulting in human casualties. Next slide. How should we solve the problem? The solution requires a comprehensive approach simultaneously at the global and local levels. 3 interconnected levers can drive a real change. Renewable energy. Reducing emissions and transitioning to clean energy is a global responsibility we all share. Forest protection. At the local level, protecting and restoring forest cover is one of our most powerful tools. Raising awareness. Systemic change cannot occur until every citizen realizes their daily choices are part of a global change.
Our vision is this call as the epicenter of change. Education must go beyond the dry theory when students learn to save resources and care for the environment within school walls. They carry these habits into families and entire community. Theory equals practice. Students acquire real environmental skills. School equals community. Habits spread beyond the school walls. Observer equals activist. A passive citizen becomes an active environmentalist. Next slide. Research. Our research goal and findings. A methodology. We studied students' attitudes and awareness levels regarding climate change across the school using anonymous questionnaires, focus groups, identification of the information vacuum, the action deficit. People have information but lack ready-made receipts and motivation for daily action. Our club task became bridging this 15% gap through the practical projects.
Practical steps, cleanups and waste paper collection. What do we do? Regular cleaning campaigns demonstrating social responsibility and a waste paper collection system contributing to forest preservation and CO2 absorption. Why it matters? Because per 1 ton collected, we save 17 trees, 26,000 liters of water, and we waste less energy. Next slide, please. Civic Education Club Neotemida, 3 directions. Media and video, informational clips where we explain complex ecological issues in language understandable to peers. Peer education, information from a fellow student is more convincing, so we teach each other and grow together. And the advocacy campaigns, using social media and creative approaches to make eco-activism trendy and a source of pride.
New life for all things. Upcycling. Upcycling is not just a handcraft, it's a philosophy that teaches us to see the value in items and minimize the waste. One of the keys to sustainable development is circular economy. The circular economy in action. Repurpose old items, give discarded materials a new useful purpose, reduce new resource demand, less extraction, less manufacturing, less pollution, save energy costs, reusing always consumes less than producing a new. Next slide. Conclusion. The future is in our hands. Act today. We should expand green spaces, beautify the school environment, and improve the local microclimate. Plastic reduction campaign. Limit single-use plastics in the school, cafeteria, and community. Green school model. Make our school a source of inspiration for other educational institutions. Climate change is not a problem that someone else, somewhere far away, will solve. Let's start acting in our classrooms, our ears, and our hearts. Thanks for this. Uh, Thanks for listening and for attention. Bye.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I really enjoyed and appreciated how you approached such a serious global issue in a clear and engaging way, which I feel very amazing. Climate change is something that affects all of us, and your presentation made it easy to understand why it's happening and why it requires immediate attention. What stood out was the idea that solutions are not only on a large political level, but also in our everyday choices and responsibility as like individuals. Thanks for sharing your thoughts and for bringing attention for such an important topic. And now I want to invite our last teacher, Mrs. Nino Tsartsidze. Welcome, dear. Introduce yourself, your student. I wish you good luck.
How about Nino? I'm going Natia Osupashvili. Guess which one? Okay, Ellen, I think they're not with us. Calvert on Nino, Calvert on Mariam, Picro training. დღევანდელი კონფერენცია დასასრულს უახლოვდება. ქალბატონი ნინო თუ შემოგვიეთ და სანამ ჩვენ ვისაუბრებთ შევაჯამებთ და რა თქმა უნდა მათ მიეცემათ შესაძლებლობა რომ წარადგინონ თავიანთი პრეზენტაცია. გილოცავთ ყველას, კიდევ ერთი მნიშვნელოვანი დღე შედგა. არაჩვეულებრივი, ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანი თემებით დატვირთული პრეზენტაციები ვიხილეთ. ძალიან დიდი მადლობა თითოეულ მასწავლებელს, თითოეულ მოსწავლეს, ჩვენს სტუმრებს, რა თქმა უნდა ჩვენს მსმენელებს, რომლებიც ყოველთვის ჩვენთან არიან, ხარს გვიჭერენ და ასე ვთქვათ გვაძლიერებენ. ბმული გაზიარებულია, კიდევ ერთხელ გავაზიარებთ, შეგიძლიათ შევსოთ და მიიღოთ თქვენი კუთვნილი სერტიფიკატები email-ზე. გთხოვთ სწორად მივთითოთ email-ი, რომ ასე ვთქვათ პრობლემები არ შეგექმნათ და მიიღოთ იმ წამსვე თქვენი სერტიფიკატები. თუ მაგალითად ვერ შეავსეთ, ან რაიმე პრობლემები შეიქმნა, გთხოვთ მოგწეროთ, იმიტომ რომ ჩვენ თვალყურს ვადევნებთ და ყველა ვიცით ვინ იყო ლაივში და ვინ გვიჭერდა მხარს და ვინ უყურებდა, ასე ვთქვათ, პირდაპირ ეთერში და გამოგიგზავნით სერტიფიკატებს. რაც შეეხება ჩვენს ღონისძიებას, სადღაც 200-მდე მონაწილე შემოგვიერთა ეტაპობრივად, სადღაც 17 გაზიარება გვაქვს, 2000-მდე ნახვას უახლოვდება და 150-ზე მეტი, ასე ვთქვათ, რეაქცია, კომენტარი. ძალიან დიდი მადლობა, ჩვენ ვიცით, რომ ეს ნელ-ნელა უკვე ფართოვდება და უფრო მეტი ნახვა აქვს ხოლმე ჩვენს ამ საოცარ ახალგაზრდების კონფერენციას. ვიტყვი, რომ ერთ-ერთი პოპულარულია და ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანი პროექტია, რომელიც მეოთხე წელია ხორციელდება და მართლაც ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანია ეს ფაქტი, რომ ესე სიამაყით ვაღიარებთ იმ ფაქტს, რომ სწორედ აი ამ კონფერენციისთვის მასწავლებლები და მოსწავლეები ფუსფუსებენ თავიანთ სკოლებში და მერე გამოაქვთ, იღებენ მონაწილეობას და გამარჯვების შემდეგ გამოაქვთ მოკლედ ესე საჯაროდ და მთელი მსოფლიოს დასანახად და მართლა ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანია ეს ფაქტი, რომ უკვე ჩვენ არა მარტო ვსაუბრობთ, არამედ გადავედით უკვე ქმედებებზე და თითოეულ თქვენგანს გულწრფელ მადლობას გიხდით საქართველოს მასწავლებელთა საზოგადოების გუნდის სახელით. ეხლა კი გადავცემ სიტყვას ჩვენს უძვირფასეს ქალბატონებს, ქალბატონ ნინოს, ქალბატონ მარიამს და მერე უკვე რა თქმა უნდა, ვისაც აქვს სურვილი, ვინც შემოkrჩა ამ 4 საათის განმავლობაში იქნება სურვილი, რომ რამოდენიმე წინადადებით შეაჯამოს დღევანდელი ჩვენი კონფერენცია, მერე უკვე ელენე ნიტყვის თავის ბოლო სიტყვას. გისმით ქალბატონო ნინო, ქალბატონო მარია.
მოგესალმებით კიდევ ერთხელ. მე მინდა დღევანდელი კონფერენციას გამოსვლებს ძალიან დიდი მადლობა უთხრა სპიკერებს, მასწავლებლებს, მსოფლიოს სხვადასხვა ქვეყნიდან, არაჩვეულებრივი პრეზენტაციები ვიხილეთ დღეს, არაჩვეულებრივი პროექტები იყო წარმოდგენილი, რომლებიც ორიენტირებული იყო მდგრადი განვითარების მიზნებზე, ძალიან საინტერესო გამოცდილება გააზიარეს სკოლებმა საერთაშორისო დონეზე. მადლობა თითოეულ მათგანს და გილოცავთ ამ წარმატებულ გამოსვლას პრეზენტაციებს თითოეულ თქვენგანს. მადლობა მინდა უთხრა ჩვენს არაჩვეულებრივ მოდერატორს ელენე შალამბერიძეს, რომელიც შესანიშნავად უძღვება უკვე წლები ამ კონფერენციას და მადლობა მას ამისთვის, ამ შესაძლებლობისთვის, რომ ასე კარგად აკეთებს თავის საქმეს. მადლობა ჩემი გუნდის წევრებს, წარმატებები მინდა გისურვოთ თითოეულ მასწავლებელს, თითოეულ სკოლას. მადლობა მინდა უთხრა ჩვენს მაყურებელს, მსმენელებს, რომლებიც არ გვაკლებენ ჩვენ გამხნევებას, კომენტარებს, სითბოს და მინდა წარმატებები უსურვო. მადლობა და წარმატებები.
მოგესალმებით. დღევანდელი დღეც შედგა, გილოცავთ ყველას. ძალიან სასიამოვნო იყო ის ფაქტი, რომ დღეს ჩვენ დავინახეთ თითოეული პედაგოგის შრომა თავის მოსწავლეებთან ერთად, თავის სკოლის გარემოში, რადგან მათ წარმოადგენეს ის პროექტები, რომლებიც განხორციელებული ჰქონდათ საკუთარ საკლასო გარემოში მოსწავლეებთან ერთად და ჩანს, რომ ჩვენ მუშაობთ, შრომობთ და სწორედ ეს ჩვენი შრომის შედეგი გამოგვაქვს საერთაშორისო კონფერენციებზე და სხვებს ვანახვებთ, რომ საქართველოში მოსწავლეები სწავლობენ შესანიშნავად და მასწავლებელი შრომობს. მადლობა თითოეულ მოწვეულ სტუმარს, უცხოელებს და თითოეულ პედაგოგს, თითოეულ მოსწავლეს, თითოეულ დამსწრე საზოგადოებას და ასევე ჩვენ მსმენელებს, რომლებიც ყოველთვის გვიმაგრებენ მხარს, გვამხნევებენ თავისი კომენტარებით და мотивაციას გვმატებენ, რათა უფრო მეტი გავაკეთოთ ჩვენი საქმიანობისთვის. ელენე, შენ ხარ მართლა მერვე საოცრება, უძღვები დიდი ადამიანით და მართლაც დიდი ხარ უკვე. დიდი ბავშვი, ასე რომ ვთქვათ. და არ ვიცი, მისაბაძი ახალგაზრდა ხარ მთელი მსოფლიოსთვის და წარმატებული მინდა იყო გულით, ვისურვებ ამას. მადლობა. რა ვიცი. წარმატებები ყველას. ჩემ გუნდს, საოცარ გუნდს.
გაიხარეთ, ქალბატონო ლია. ქალბატონო ლალი.
მოკლედ უღრმესი მადლობა ამ შესაძლებლობისთვის. მინდა რომ წარმატებები გისურვოთ თქვენს გუნდს ყველას და მადლობა კიდევ იმ შესაძლებლობისთვის, რომ მოვისმინეთ გამომსვლელთა ნამუშევარი და მოკლედ არ ვიცი, ძალიან დიდი წარმატება. ელენე, არაჩვეულებრივი ხარ. დიდი წარმატებები გქონოდეს. ნამდვილად მარიამმა როგორც აღნიშნა, მე რო საოცრება ხარ, იმიტომ რომ მე როცა გამოვედი, ქალბატონი ინგა იყო მაშინ წამყვანი და რა თქმა უნდა ძალიან დიდი კმაყოფილი ვიყავი თქვენი პლატფორმით და ახლა ხომ საერთოდ არაჩვეულებრივი ხარ. ჩემს მოსწავლეს აი ძალიან მოეწონეთ და თუ გვექნება კიდევ შესაძლებლობა რომ ჩავერთოთ ამ პლატფორმაზე, დიდი მადლობელი დაგრჩებით. წარმატებებს გისურვებთ და წინ და წინ. იარეთ სულ. მადლობა კიდევ ერთხელ. მადლობას რუსთავის მე-15 საჯარო სკოლა გიხდით.
ძალიან დიდი მადლობა. Dear Irena, can you hear me? Dear Irena? Give us feedback.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the floor. Thank you for this event. I would like to say that for me, it's, as I said at the previous conference, it's not a work, it's like a rest and good atmosphere. But I know that it's a big work to organize such event and to bring together so many participants from different countries and to organize these presentations, moderation, certification, topics, to invite everyone. And it's so, it seems to be so easy when we are here. Yes, it's so like a pleasure, like interesting event, but I understand that's a big work. And I would like to say thank you, Inga, for this, and all the community of teacher community of Georgia for this work. For opportunity to be here, to see and hear so beautiful presentations for young generation of students. It's very interesting to know about not only about sustainable development goals, but also about each country culture and yes, attitude to these goals and to exchange experience and view of how to do this world better. It was so interesting, especially this conference for me. It was so interesting to know more about, for example, Georgia culture, Georgian
Azerbaijan,
culture.
Armenia as well.
Yes, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and other countries. So thank you very much. It's really interesting event, and it's a really big work. Thank you for this. And thank you for inviting me.
So welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Ahmed, can you hear me?
Yes, I do. Yes. So first of all, again, I would like to thank you, dear professor, and all the organizing committee for their hard work, and all the ones who work behind the scenes for the successful of this insightful and informative event. We are so grateful for giving us chance for all teachers from different countries to unite and to share and exchange ideas. And I am so like inspired by those students, those young, by their hard work, by their They demonstrate like the skills that we need in this world, those soft skills like communications and many others. So I am inspired, and I am so like interested in even encouraging our students in Morocco here to take initiatives in doing such amazing work those students did today. So yes, so and I hope in the coming futures to have such opportunities and events to unite again and together and to share and express our ideas again. So thank you so much, dear professors, and all of the participants today.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sadiq, you are with us. You want to tell something? Autobus სკოლას ხედავ, ქალბატონ შორენას, ქალბატონ ნინოს. Okay, Ellen, I think
Yes.
now is time to finish.
So, as we reach the end of this conference, it's not just an ending. It feels more like the beginning of something much bigger. Today, we didn't simply listen to presentations. We heard voices of hope, of ideas, of change, and the dream of generation that is ready to shape the future. Word is not something distant on or unchangeable, right? It is something we are already building together, like right now. What we share today is not meant to say only in this space, not stay on only this space. Let it stay in our thoughts, in our choices, and in the way we see each other and the world around us. Because even the smallest idea, when carried with passion and carried with courage, can grow into real change. I want to sincerely thank each participant for their efforts, honesty, and inspiration. You have shown that young people are not waiting for the future. You are already creating it. And as we close this conference, let us not close the ideas, the motivation, or the responsibility that comes with them. Thank you all for being here, for speaking, for listening, and for caring. This conference is officially closed, but the journey is started in each of us continues. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.